And we are live. All right, let's see. Welcome, guys. Whoever is watching, I see no comments yet, but they will surely be there right before the kickoff. We have 15 minutes left until Doveri blows the whistle for the Coppa Italia final. My name is Roman. This is Juve Therapy Channel. I have Graham with me on my, on the screen it will be on my right, and below us, Ober from Juventus for Life. At Twitter, he's working on his setup, but it's fine because we're not playing just yet. We're just warming up and stuff. So let's see. Is anybody there who is watching us right now? And please comment, say hi. I'd like to know who is there. And while we wait for the comments, we just go straight to the lineup. So basically, you can see it on your bottom part of the screen. We have Buffon in goal. We have Alexandro, De Ligt, Bonucci, and Quadrado at the back. Matuidi, Pjanic, and Bentancur in the middle. Douglas Costa, Ronaldo, and Dybala up front. So immediate question, Graham. What do you think about the lineup?
It's a pretty standard 4-3-3 that we're used to. Off the top of my head, I think it's the exact same lineup roughly that we played in the semi-finals. So I'm hoping for a better performance. I'm actually quite happy to see the 4-3-3 because there was rumours earlier on the day that potentially Sarri was considering playing 4-4-2, and I'm not sure how that would have worked out, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not very fond of playing as a striker. So I'm happy with the formation and with the lineup.
But, I mean, do we have any alternatives right now? Because it seems to sure for me like Khedira was supposed to be in the starting lineup. It was the rumors. And then he got injured, of course. So now we have Pjanic, Bentancur, and Matuidi from the start. We basically have no other option in the middle.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Pjanic had an awful game, so I would have maybe taken him out, put Bentancur in his position, and brought Khedira on. But we don't know what shape, condition Khedira's in. I mean, we haven't seen him since last year.
Yeah, exactly. Muslim is in the chat, says hello Muslim, always present. That's very nice to see. Already you can get starting getting your predictions for the game. If you watched the last episode of Juve show, the yesterday one, I was a part of that. Really enjoyed that one, and I did my prediction for that game. And I predicted 1-0 to Juve. I don't know what's your prediction, Graham.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Juventus.
2-1.
Yeah. I would find it tough to see us having a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I mean, we never really got to see how Juventus cope under pressure because Milan went down to 10 men pretty early in the semis. I think it was maybe roughly 20 minutes they got a red card.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. 2-1. Muslim says he would say penalties. So basically the draw and straight to the penalties. Well, what do you think about that, Graham?
I hope not, because that would be very, very nerve-wracking. I would be very nervous to watch us in a penalty shootout.
Oh yeah. Muslim doesn't believe we're gonna score even. That's that could very well be. That could very well be.
Well, I mean, we didn't see anything to encourage us from the semis to think that we could score.
The closest we got was actually in the beginning with Douglas Costa and the Ronaldo PK, of course.
Yeah.
Let's do Ronaldo real quick. What do you think? What are you expecting tonight?
I'm expecting a better performance than on Friday when we saw him against Milan. That's for sure. He just looked like a player that may have was in pre-season, which is understandable. I mean, look at his age. Forget about the name. Look at his age. He's in his mid-30s. It's his first game back. He looked very, very rusty. So, I mean, I'm hoping there's a better performance tonight. I mean, everyone's usually talking about, write Ronaldo off at your risk. So we'll see how it gets on tonight. I mean, usually turns up for the big games, and this is a cup final, so.
Yeah, and it looks that way, that he's really pumped up during the warm-up. The rumors are, at least, he's shouting at everybody, getting everybody fired up, so that's good to see. RB Comps is always present as well. Nice to see you too. Fino alla fine, forza Juve. That's his comment, and well, we can do anything else. Fino alla fine, and we'll see where we end up at the end of the end of this hustle, this battle. Napoli, Graham. Let's talk real quick about them. How? What do you feel?
They worry me, to be honest with you. Like, if they come forward, I think on the positive side, as a Juventus fan, it feels weird to say this, but I don't think Ospina's playing. I think Ospina was suspended for this game, and I've not seen the lineup for Napoli, and he had a very good game against Inter. So there's always that. But I mean, they've got big players. I mean, Koulibaly can bully anyone. So if he's on his game, it's going to be tough dealing with him.
Yeah, that's always true with Koulibaly. Margarita, our good friend from the Twitter, is in the chat. She says hi. We'll say hi back, of course. Nice to see you there. And guys, RB Combs, Margarita, Muslim already gave his prediction on the penalties. We'll go all the way to the PKs. RB Combs and Margarita would like to hear your thoughts as well. What are your predictions for the game? I think it will be 1-0. Graham thinks it will be 2-1, and we're still waiting for Aubert to join us. Get those predictions in.
As long as Juventus win, I'm happy.
Yeah. And what do you think will happen if we don't win? What do you think the consequence will be? Not only Sarri, but will it kind of motivate our team to get together? Like, okay, we need to focus really for the end of the season for the Serie A and the Champions League, or will it actually be the criticism of Sarri, like being even more present?
Well, I hope it would act as a kick up the backside for the team and the manager, because I mean, whenever you lose any cup final, the pressure's going to be on you, because you've failed in a tournament, and that would leave us with Serie A, which is a tight contest. There's Lazio have been breathing down Juventus's necks for most of the season. Sometimes have even been ahead of Juventus, and the Champions League is going to be a mixed bag for everyone. Different format. It's going to be played in Lisbon, Portugal. So it's just, there's a lot of uncertainty in that competition. So the best thing to do is to win the Coppa Italia, get the winning money from that as well. I mean, that can go towards wages and possibly a transfer when the window opens as well. So it's a bigger game than usual.
Yeah, it really is. Even though it's only the second game, and it feels like a friendly, a cup final in a friendly. So it's like, remember the old Berlusconi Team Cup?
Yeah,
that's the feeling I kind of getting right now. It's like we only played one game. It was a crappy one against Milan, and now we're actually in the final. Yeah, RBcom says his prediction is 2-1. Well, that's a very usual scoreline for Juve. And Cristiano will score both goals. Well, we'll see. We will see.
I hope so.
Well, yeah. I mean, after his disastrous performance against Milan, he can't go any worse. So I expect at least one goal from him tonight. At least he'd be sharper and more present during the game rather than he was previously. I don't know.
Yeah, he needs to get his shooting boots on tonight.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. We're closing in. It's only 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes until the kickoff, and my stream still hasn't started, so I'm kind of nervous. It's always nervous when they open the stream 5 minutes before the kickoff. All right. And guys, if you are here and waiting for the actual game, unfortunately, we will not broadcast the game itself. We are not allowed. It's not what we do, but we will talk through the game. We will discuss everything that happens during the game. So bear with us, stay with us, enjoy the chat, enjoy the people around you in the chat. It's lots of fun. Another Margarita is there. Wow, is it true? 2 margaritas in the chat. It's like pool party. Very nice to see Margarita. She is actually our good friend from Twitter. So probably the other Margarita was imposter, basically. Okay, nice to see you, Margarita. Please tell me your prediction for the game tonight, and of course, what you think about the lineup, because this lineup is running just below on the bottom of the screen right there. Will be fun to see what you think about the lineup and also, of course, the predictions before we are kicking off the game. Daniele Dovere is the match official. He is never refereed Napoli against Juve, so no bashing from either side, basically. So all right, and now it seems something is going on. So we see Fernando Llorente was just briefly in on the screen right there, and we miss him, don't we, Graham?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having him in the team. I mean, he scored some good goals for us, and he was an absolute hero for me personally last season. Despite playing for Tottenham, I was happy to see Man City get knocked out.
Yeah. Margarita says that Khedira is injured. Is that true? Yes, it is. He got injured, I don't know, during the warm-up or whatever, but there's no shock. Khedira, an injury, there's like best friends, so he is for sure not in the game, not even on the bench. So that's why we have Pjanic, Bentancur, and Matuidi, which is, for us, considering that we have limited options in the middle right now, it's totally fine. Martina also is there. She says, hi, guys. Martina, always the present Juve designer. She's saying 2-1 Juve. All right.
That's a popular prediction.
Yes, it is, yeah. And Margarita, actually the most positive of all of us. She's going with 2-0. All right, so we're keeping the clean sheet. All right. It's very interesting. This is very, very interesting. We have Roberto Mancini is actually in the stands. Why is he allowed?
What preferential treatment.
What is this nonsense? Of course, the national coach of Italy. We see Bernardeschi and Pinsoglio on the bench, where they mostly will be for the first part of this game for sure. All right, still waiting for Ober. I don't know where he's gone at, but we are just it's me and Graham for now. Agnelli with the face mask, and we have a bunch of players. And remember, also there is 5 substitutions. Am I correct during this game as well?
Yeah, I'd imagine so, because I mean that was the amount of substitutes you could make in the semis.
AJ is there with 3-0. Welcome, AJ. Nice to see you. 3-0 Juve is his prediction. Wow, you guys are getting just better and better. I want to see a 4-0. Let's just pump it up a bit.
Love the confidence.
Oh yeah. Just wait till it drops after 20th minute or something. That's how it is. That's how it always is. All right.
Ober should be on shortly. Technical issues.
All right, that's fine. Milik was just in the screen. I don't know what you think about Milik. Possibly Milik going to Juve. What's your take on that?
Too injury prone. So now that I've said that, he'll probably score.
Martina, you're not allowed to change the score. You said 2-1, not 4-0. Daniel is in the chat. Welcome. Nice to see you, Daniel. And he is rather realistic. I don't know, maybe even pessimistic. This is like it's almost my level, He's saying we're gonna lose by 1 goal.
Hold on.
Wow, that'll be fun.
It'll be a very rough 90 minutes.
Oh yeah. All right, so the guys are on the pitch, and of course there are no basically there are nobody in the stands, except for Roberto Mancini. That's a fun one. Mertens is there. Now that's a cool graphic they have.
Yeah,
the
in the
stands.
stands. Just looking at that, that's pretty cool.
So
I wonder if that'll...
that means that you are not far behind from my stream, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see if I believe the national anthem being sung now.
Oh yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if they insert fans or something into the stands during the game.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cristiano. They actually are wearing the new anthem kit, as you can see on the screens. This is the new anthem jacket. This is actually how it looks. So Giuseppe is in the chat. Of course, nice to see you, Giuseppe. Very nice to see. And there we go. Doveri is in the screen. So actually, Doveri is the main referee, and we have Insigne. You always, when you watch Insigne, you have to kind of tilt the camera down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I always love seeing Buffon when the national anthem's being sung. Yeah. He just gets so into it.
And look at that stash from Callejon. What is that?
Quarantine does strange things to people.
Yeah. What is that?
Right.
Are you ready, Graham? Whew,
yeah.
I'm not sure if I am.
A little nervous. I've been nervous since I watched that Milan game.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the only way you can go is up, hopefully. But as long as we don't play as rigid as we did on Friday, we can't stand around like statues.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Still, guys, if you haven't put in your predictions, just put it in the chat. I can see the chills already in the chat. I can see the emotions and the nerves. Yeah. So you see the lineup for Napoli. We have Alex Meret, of course, in the goal. Koulibaly is there. Fabian Ruiz is there. Zielinski, Callejon, Mertens, and Insigne. So no surprises there, basically. Really excited with Di Lorenzo on the right back as well. He could do very well. Sarri and Gattuso are hugging, and there will be, of course, 1 minute silence for the COVID-19 victims. And the lineup for Juve. Yeah, we talked about it, Muslim Callejon's mustache. That's just naughty. That's we should be goal up already just because of that.
I'm actually disappointed to see that Danilo didn't start.
Yeah,
it sounds strange to say. He had a good game.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be interesting to see Bentancur tonight, I think.
Yeah. He was another one. He was another one that had a good game on Friday night. Yeah, he just looked like he had so much more energy than most of the squad.
All right, guys, this is it. We're about to start. See you on the other side. Insigne.
It would actually be ridiculous if Gattuso won something before Sarri.
Yeah.
Just when you think about it.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't care. I mean, this is all on Sarri now. If we lose, Sarri will have so much criticism for being not productive. No improvements in the team. It's so many questions must be answered tonight. And of course,
Yeah,
they will
did
be
you
excused
well?
with the fitness and so on. But I mean, come on.
Oh, that's distracting. The graphics in the stands, that is
Oh
very
yeah.
distracting.
Oh yeah.
I don't
All
know why
right,
they've
we're
done that.
off. So Napoli started with the ball, and it looks like we are, well, not exactly pressing high up as we did against Milan, though.
Yeah.
Taking it slow.
I mean, maybe we're conserving energy,
Yeah,
possibly.
maybe. Maybe.
That's it's the only excuse because, I mean, Douglas Costa looked absolutely shattered by maybe
And
the
look who's
60th
running the
minute.
most already. It's Bentancur. Wow. That's amazing.
Told you, the guy's full of energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see more pressing or closing down. Just standing off them.
Nothing happening at the moment, basically. It's just Napoli with the ball, but they are not attacking either. But now, suddenly, something might happen. What do you think about Quadrado on the right back tonight?
I mean, he surprised us during the season. The first time I saw him at right back, I was very worried, and I think he scored against Atletico Madrid at the beginning of the season as well. So yeah, he's done a good job there. He's not an actual right back, but he's done a good enough job.
Yeah, true. Juventinita is there, of course. Daniel from Juventinita podcast, of course. As I said last time, I say it again. Follow the guy. Great podcast there. He says that Ronaldo needs to give that ball to Matuidi. Yeah, well, broken record.
Let's see what can happen from this corner.
Cristiano with 5 or 7 step overs already, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
He's got to do that for the highlight reel.
Yeah. Okay, it's a corner kick for us. I think you are a bit ahead of me in the stream.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I actually am. I'll try not to spoil it for you.
Nah, that's fine.
I just keep getting my attention drawn to those stands.
Yeah.
It's such a bad idea.
Just don't get any seizures, man.
I'll try.
Yeah.
They should have just inserted virtual reality fans or something.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, quite surprising that, well, we're not actually pressing that high up, and we're just taking it slow. So I think it's a fitness issue. I think it's we're taking it slow, knowing that this will be probably a long game. So, yeah.
Yeah, both teams look very cautious when it comes to fitness and the tempo of the game. But hopefully that changes at some point during the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it already feels like one of those games that needs a goal to just bring it alive. We're getting decent amounts of possession.
It's also very strange without the fans. I'm sorry, this is just so weird. It's gonna take time before I get used to it.
It's not too bad for me because I've got my volume turned down, but it has its positives and its negatives. Like sometimes it's nice to just hear like the thud of the ball when they kick it, but
yeah.
That's the only benefit. Everything else it feels like you're watching a training session. It feels like a training session on the website.
Yeah, it really does. Or I'm sorry to say, Juventus women, you know, sometimes there are basically no fans in the stands, and this is like the same. Phew.
Oh, good save. Well, Ronaldo's already played better than he did against Milan.
Oof. Yeah, I'm behind.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
At least
But
I
that
hit
was a
the
mistake.
target.
That was a mistake
Yeah.
from Napoli that caused the Dybala to kind of steal the ball and give it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo shot. So one chance to Ronaldo, one miss.
Yeah, Napoli just basically passed it straight to Dybala.
He should do better there, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, at least they hit the target. I was expecting him to put more power on it, but he went for placement.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was just about to say the one thing that I would be cautious about is Napoli hitting us on the counter, and then they gave the ball away to Dybala.
Yeah, exactly. But
because that is something that.
Oh, go ahead.
Because that is something that Juventus is vulnerable to. Because I mean, Milan, 10-man Milan, they had a few good chances on a counter attack.
Yeah.
And I would argue that Napoli is a better team than Milan. But I mean, it looks like Napoli are sitting off us. No urgency whatsoever to try and win the ball back. It's all Juventus.
From Napoli, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But they know it perfectly well. You know, this is the point. How you play against us? You just sit back and wait for us to make mistakes. This is standard. You know, we've seen this with every single team we've faced.
I mean, I think we're definitely going to create chances if the game goes like this. Because it was similar when Napoli and Inter played each other.
There we go.
Yeah, could have done better with the shot. But at least he hit the target.
Yeah. Let's see what we're gonna do here, because I mean it looks like more we're canceling each other out, you know, with the tactics, ball possession wise. They wanted to have the ball at the start of the game. Now we are having the ball. I don't know, but it's just a start, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. I see some random guys in the stands. I don't know who that guy is. The gray-haired one.
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar.
They just find guys, you know, with the VIP tickets. But probably the same guy who.
I mean, you got to give the cameraman something to do.
Oh yeah.
Zoom in on random people in the stands.
Yeah.
Fabian gjør seg spillbar og vrir den ut mot Di Lorenzo, men det brytes.
It's good to see Bonucci giving orders. Looks, he's shouting at people
Yeah.
wanting to take the ball. He's wanting to take the ball wide. It's finally found its way there.
Mm-hmm.
Ganske klar 4-5-1 forsvarer fra Napoli.
This is promising.
Dries Mertens som
Gave it away.
som svale der.
It looks like at times we're playing with three at the back. It looks like Alexandro and Cuadrado are taking turns going forward.
Mm-hmm.
But when one of them goes forward, the other stays behind to keep it a back three.
Bak I målet mot Inter, men stoppes igjen. Bra returjobb av
I mean, so far in the first 10 minutes, I say we are in control. Actually, I mean, I'm surprised that we're not bottling it completely. But for sure, it's too early in the game. But the tempo is slow. It almost like both the teams are kind of agreed to take it slow in the beginning. Yeah, and as soon as Napoli get the ball, we luckily for us, we get it back pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, 10 minutes played and Juventus look very comfortable at the moment. I mean, Napoli haven't even had an attack,
Yeah.
as far as I can remember. So it's been all Juventus going forward.
Mm.
But both sides are definitely conserving energy.
Mm. Yeah, and
But I mean, when Napoli get the ball, they're not doing anything with it. Not that I'm complaining. I'm very happy to see that.
no, for sure. I don't know. This would be a long 90 minutes. I mean, it's like I think it would be totally different if we had fans in the stands. You know, it'd be more fire.
Yeah.
And
I
of
mean,
course,
there is a psychological edge. I mean, if you've got the ball and your fans are cheering you on to get you to go forward, you know, there's going to be part of your brain that thinks, I need to go forward here.
Yeah.
But if it's just silence, you know, you just do what you want and treat it like a training session. I mean, that's just naturally what's going to happen.
Yeah. So that's why I well, after 12 minutes I can already see that there will be not. I don't expect us to see many goals. I will be surprised.
Yeah.
But it's only as you said previously, it only takes one goal, and then
Yeah.
there we go. Hello, my friend.
Apologies, guys. Just had issues.
That's fine.
Technical
That's
issues.
fine. So we were just talking basically absolutely nonsense because there's been slow start to the game, 12 minutes in, and yeah. And now for the first time now, actually, Napoli have the corner kick.
Yep, I can see that coming right through now. Nice stadium as well with all the little flickery things and everything, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
It's better than an empty stadium.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Visually wise, it's crap, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's better than empty seats, though.
Yeah, for sure it is. I just hope the fans are. I just hope the players are focused, though.
They get blindsided by all the flickery.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
Okay.
That was risky there.
Callion sporting a nice little tash there.
It was a PK shot, and that was a counter attack for Juve.
Wait for it.
I'm waiting. Absolutely, probably nothing. Yeah. Oh man, this is the second time he already bottled it for us.
Yeah, Mario Rui went down too easily. I was concerned about that.
What's your crop time, guys? So I know exactly where we are, more or less.
Okay, I'll just tell you when the replay is done.
Roman?
I think I'm
similar to you, Albert.
I'm on 14:45, 50, nearly 15 minutes.
14:30.
Okay, are you Roman?
I'm just waiting for the replay, so probably I'm behind all of you.
Okay, so I will
I'm
react.
on 14:30.
Okay, so I'm on 15:01.
Very nice. So you're half a minute in front of me.
Yeah, sorry, Roman, about the technical difficulties.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We are here now.
So obviously we're playing a 4-3-3. Kadir
Yeah.
is injured.
Yeah, but we knew that already, right? From the start, Khedira, the injury is like a default.
So can you boys tell me? Can you tell me what the first 10 minutes was like? Like just a very quick summary whilst watching the.
Slow tempo. Juventus controlled most of the game. Ronaldo had a decent effort on goal. Nothing special, but at least they hit the target. And that's pretty much been it, really. But Juventus have looked a better team.
Yeah.
Sofia
says hello. Sofia says hello. Iso says hello as well. So nice to see you guys.
Hi, guys.
There's just been a few flashes of Napoli starting to go forward. It's a bit of a concern. You know, they just sort of they just up the tempo when they want to attack us.
Well, you guys know the running joke so far that doesn't matter what happens to Mazzarri, we'll be happy, huh?
He's the only man that will be happy regardless of the result.
Yeah. Do you think Napoli give him if Napoli win, they'll give him a medal?
He might actually accidentally go up with them.
Oh yeah, for sure. I saw a tweet earlier today with the the Alan Pardew gif, the meme when he's going backstage and celebrating with the fans, with the other team's players. It was like Savi, Oh man, such a stupid comment as well, huh?
Yeah, silly.
He's got no self-awareness, no filter. Nah.
Daniel says, I swear we need to put a literal fire under this player's asses to move off the ball.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate, because obviously, as Graham predicted the last time, the first game against Milan, we obviously match fitness lacking, and you can see in both teams, obviously, unfortunately, the game degrades over a period of time because of, the longer this game goes on, it's not going to get any better, boys.
The problem is Napoli's restricting all the space when we go forward. I mean, Ronaldo was surrounded there.
But why? I mean, he took too many touches before the guys were all around him. I mean, Bentancur was completely unmarked, and suddenly, nothing really happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's personally so far no change for Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of performance. Same old as from the Milan game. Too slow on the ball. Too concerned with dribbling rather than passing the ball to a teammate.
Someone needs to watch Callahan.
It's definitely it's cagey, guys. It's a final as well. I know it's obviously just
giving these guys way too much space. And thankfully, Cuadrado headed it away in the end. But compared to what Napoli do, Napoli are just compressing the space when we go forward to them, and when Napoli go forward to us, we're just allowing them plenty of space.
I think a lot of predictions were there lighting up on the Twitter platform about 3-1, 2-0. I think we are, I obviously kept saying 1-1 because we've got to get a goal. It's a final for crying out loud. And at least it'll probably go to penalties as well, man.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those games.
What are your prediction, by the way, Obar?
So 1-1 and then penalties.
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night, yeah.
It's fine, remember? This is almost it goes straight to penalties, guys. It doesn't go to extra time.
Yeah.
I was about to ask that.
And to be fair, at the same time, I think Napoli, if it goes to penalties, Ospina, he's out, isn't he? So he's they've got the number one guy out. So psychologically,
that's a good effort there from Bentancur.
Yeah.
I mean, the shots we've had on target have been tame, but at least, we're trying.
Mm-mm.
I mean, against Milan, we're just hitting it all over the place.
But everything here is just too comfortable for Meret right now. We need to challenge the guy.
Exactly, yeah. Even that strike was slightly lame before. But yeah, I think it's just the fact that I think the game against Milan, Milan just didn't seem they wanted this. I don't know. It just came to me. It just came across as they just didn't bother. Napoli's a different story because this is probably the only cup they'll win. So they're going out. They're going to go out for this one.
Oh, they're going to treat this like a Champions League final.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad foul.
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't like the fans, Roman. I think it's not that bad. It's better than just empty seats, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just it looked very, very weird at the start.
I just find it distracting at times.
Daniel says Napoli is making runs. There is literal connection between the players. Yeah, but I mean, these guys played together for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 seasons. Insigne, Callejon, Mertens, they know each other very well. And they played almost every game with Sarri because, I mean, well, except from Higuain, of course, because he didn't rotate that much. So if we're going to be then on that level of communication, then we need at least play the guys up front consistently. But yeah.
Matuidi looks tasty. Going in for those tackles.
Oh. Could hear Fabian from here. It just looks like
I just got it now.
Wow.
It just looks like Napoli are gonna compress the space and force us to go wide.
Shit.
That's the way it's looking anyway.
Oh, that's cheap, boys. That's cheap. Fuck, man. God, Bentancur. That was cheap, boys. That was cheap.
Yeah. Should know better.
It's really changed the name already, Graham, to Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I thought that was going to kick in for next season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So obviously,
we're watching the Coca-Cola Cup final, guys.
It feels like I don't know. He values it by saying that Coca-Cola. It sounds like Mickey Mouse Cup.
It sounds like the 90s.
It basically is a Mickey Mouse Cup, you know.
Come on, man. Listen, I know Coppa in other times Coppa is Coppa, but now in these times now with the coronavirus, 9 million in the purse, it all helps. Every penny counts for the club.
Yeah, for sure.
Never mind the finances. I want that Coppa Italia winners patch on the shirt. I mean, that's what's missing from this season.
Yeah.
Deadly ball situation. Oi. GG, aye.
Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. But that's fine. GG saved apparently, but I'm still organizing the wall here.
Don't worry, I've not seen it yet either. I've seen it now. Let's see.
Actually, no. That's actually one save, but that's actually
Post.
not the post. That's the post.
Oops, sorry.
Insigne,
It has to be said, for a guy in his 40s, he's still agile. Buffon.
Yeah,
That
was a post. I mean, yeah, we could hear the post cracking.
To be fair, Graham, he hasn't had much to do in his last 10 years of his career when he had BBC in front of him. To be fair,
yeah,
he can age well.
But I mean, he's been one of those goalkeepers where he'll do nothing for most of the game, and then out of nowhere he just pulls off a fantastic save.
Yeah,
no, I agree.
Just bring back Rampula from retirement with the BBC
locker room edition. Is that what they're wearing?
Yeah, they got to promote that.
But who cares? Who sees that?
Aren't you wearing that tonight, Graham? Locker edition.
Nah, this is just the way I've decided to go for. Standard edition, I might add.
Buffon, GGO.
Yeah, you saw my tweet, right? With the
Yeah.
600 euro, something 600
Crazy.
pounds.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean, and it's more stupid for the person who bloody buys the bloody thing. You know, I'm not being funny. It's just, I don't know,
Yeah, I think Graham also commented on that one. It's like now we feel bad for not buying it.
Yeah, I wish I bought it because I could make a profit.
Yeah.
People have more money than sense. To be fair, you know, that's.
You know, what would have been a cool idea actually to release the next season's kits locker room edition now.
Yeah, that would have been a really good idea.
That would be a kicker, you know, to sell it.
Someone mentioned that. Someone mentioned that about actually. I don't know who it was. Maybe one of you guys. I can't remember. Someone said that. Why don't they just release the new shirt now for this final and leading up? I don't know who wrote that, but someone wrote it. It was actually a fair point. And release the kit just for this final, leading up to this final, sell, you know, hundreds of shirts, and then boom.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the standard thing to do. I mean, they usually release a kit for the final 3 games, whatever, of the season.
Yeah, they probably play the final 2, 3, 4 games with new kits or something.
Maybe we're saving it for the Champions League. That's what it'll be.
Listen, that 15 minutes I've been watching, I don't think we haven't been that shabby.
Sorry?
No.
We haven't been that bad. 15 minutes.
No.
But, you know.
I mean, unfortunately, Napoli's came the closest to scoring, but besides that, it's not much to complain about, really. Played a lot better than the semi-final anyway. I mean, that's not saying much, but still.
By this time, Milan were already 10 men down. 1 man down, sorry. Yeah. I saw your comment, Daniel, on Twitter as well. They should just sell special kits to members. But I don't know. I don't know if members have the money for that. To be quite honest.
I'll be honest with you guys. I can't wait to see the back of this shirt. To be honest, I can't wait to see the back of it.
That's going to be a collector's edition in many years to come. It's the only shirt without stripes.
Ugly at that.
Yeah.
Well, the game, I'll be fair, we've passed the 16-minute mark compared to the Milan game, so we're still tempo. Well, let's just come through.
Did you see the shove from Koulibaly on Dybala there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just saw it now.
I mean, in 5 years, Dybala falls, you know, and gets us the penalty.
You're going to love what happens in a few seconds' time.
It's like Del Piero territory.
What?
Yeah, not a foul, I think.
Yeah, he comes in with the studs. I mean, yeah, he just trips him.
Would you guys like Koulibaly to come to Juve if he was to come to us? I mean, he will never come to us, but would you like him to come to us?
Who?
Koulibaly?
Koulibaly? I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. If one of Bonucci or Chiellini retires, yeah.
I would definitely take him.
Yeah.
Probably,
fortunately, right now, we're pretty good for centre-backs when you look at overall. When everyone's fit, Demiral, De Ligt, Buffon, Bonucci and Chiellini. I'm not going to count Rugani. Rugani doesn't
count. He always counts.
Rugani's world class, boys. World class.
Let's see if you say that when he comes on as a sub.
Did you talk to his girlfriend recently, Ober?
No, yeah. The thing is, like it's funny how he comes up to every conversation. That guy.
Wow.
Guys, this game doesn't have a two goal line. This is going to have a 1-1 goal line, even a 0-0 goal line.
Right now, I'll take 1-0. Juventus 1-0. I'll take it.
Matuidi is so bad on the ball. It's just crazy. His first touch is horrendous.
It's so weird. The same with Khedira. Those two players that get into good positions, but little else.
What about Pjanic, guys? What do you think so far?
Mm.
I mean, nothing stands out.
No, he doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, I mean he's there obviously, but I don't know.
Bentancur's easily been the better midfielder.
The thing is that the game's it's cagey, and I'd expect this for a final, man. It's a classic. Oh, come on.
Is it just me, or are we lacking ideas going forward when actually push comes to shove? When we approaching the penalty box, we are out of ideas.
We just can't break through defences. We haven't been able to do it all season. Oh, of course, Matuidi gives a foul away.
What's your time on your clock, Graham?
30-50.
Okay, no. And there was me thinking, Roman being in Norway, he's going to have the most advanced technology, blah blah. He'll be like 10 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah.
Usually it's me that's the one furthest behind everyone.
You know how it is. We sell everything to Chinese. So the stream is originally from China. So.
But I mean, it's all season long. It's been frustrating to watch Juventus because whenever teams just pack the defence, we can't break through them. I mean, it's the same routine. We go wide, hit a cross in, and Koulibaly or someone else deals with it. Rinse, repeat.
I would love to see. Yeah, no, go ahead.
Sorry, so I was saying, how many people are online? I know there's Daniel.
We have some people in the chat, and also we have 5 people watching accept us. But I guess there'll be more coming during the halftime. I was gonna say, it'll be interesting. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say Pjanic, regarding him, it would be nice to see the stats of how much he runs in regards to the comment from Daniel there. Pjanic standing way too much. The stats about him running and covering the pitch. I mean, it can't be that many miles, to be quite honest.
But listen, it's a classic, right? Because us as fans can only see what we see on the telly, right? And the fact is, his off-the-ball movement is the statisticians that come in and can tell us, what he's doing off the ball. But, all I care is what's on the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
When you get the goddamn ball, pass the ball forward, not sideways or backwards.
Yeah.
But guys, listen, we forget this is a final. It's a final, an EU final, and it's cagey. And they're just the second game out of this long period of things. So expectations for quality of football, it's very low. Hence why I worry. Because if we score, if Napoli score, it's going to be very difficult to get back in there. So I'd rather score first and just play this dogged football.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we could actually end up. Well, if we are going to score, it's going to be through a free kick or set piece of some kind.
Yeah, if Napoli have a lead to defend, that's big trouble for us.
Yeah, because right now it doesn't seem that they have a problem to defend.
The last comment just come out about the box watching and ball watching from the box. It doesn't seem Ronaldo's had a chance yet. I mean, I haven't seen a Ronaldo chance from here.
Yeah, it was very early on. There was one mistake from Napoli, and then Ronaldo shot, but there was nothing dangerous.
So I don't know. Obviously, I'm watching to the right. There's a stat about passing of the ball, and Napoli is decreasing while Juventus is increasing. I didn't see the stat properly, but there was some sort of stat about passage of play holding the ball. So it seems that it's more Juventus dominating the passage.
Yeah, I got that also right now. Yeah, so we have actually the same provider. Yeah.
Yeah, we could see it physically as well. You could see it in the game.
Yeah.
You see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. When we talk about
what are you doing, Quadrado?
That's it. That's beautiful. Oh, what is that? Okay. Bollocks.
Oh, yeah, Quadrado. What are you doing?
Oh, I did not like seeing that.
Phew. That's
Ooh,
typical Colorado.
that's a bit contentious. Slight little shoulder charge. It's a bit soft if we give it, but
His armband's even hanging off. The thing is, if you allow it, Koulibaly will bully you.
he's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't get a free kick there.
No. I mean, they have been given. The referee just wasn't.
Nah,
in the
that's
mood
so
for it.
cheap. Whew. I don't know. Probably Koulibaly is a big guy, you know, so he gets a pass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ronaldo as well. Some form of reputation, shall we say?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing, guys. The more this game carries on, the more anxious I get because I'm on now 36 minutes now, and the thing is, it's going to be interesting to see. I think this is going to be a 1-0, you know, smash and grab job here. I just can't see this being a goal still fest. You know what I mean?
Napoli look like they're getting more confidence.
Yeah, that's my problem.
They're starting to press us now.
Yeah.
But this is where we need to reply, you know. This is where we need to take them when they are pressing high, you know. I trust Sarri has said something to the guys to how to apply the pressure at correct time, but it doesn't seem that way. It's just you're just standing still every single game. There is no progress. We're still the same every single game.
Do you guys think? Maybe correct me if I'm wrong here, but Allegri, when he made changes, it seems the football changed. But Sarri, when he makes a change, it doesn't seem anything is happening. Or am I mistaken there? Because it's been a while. I don't know. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
if you on you go, Roman.
yeah. I mean, also, we have a very particular set of way Sarri that plays, you know. So for him, there is only plan A. I don't see a plan B, you know. And that's a strange, very strange thing with the coach at that level, you know.
See, wasted.
Hang in tight, guys. Sarri's writing something down.
Wasted. What a waste of a ball, Pjanic. I don't know why they play these long balls like into the boxes. They should have played it short and then go on the side like they. I don't know. I don't know. That's just with big defenders. Napoli got big centre backs there. Why not go in the air like that?
Yeah, I agree with that. Allegri is a two-leg coach.
He is, isn't he? I know. Listen, the football was dire. That's like Allegri's never left.
Like the problem of the problem he had under Allegri was he would need to learn from mistakes made in the first leg, and sometimes the mistakes cost us in the second leg. You know, like against Real Madrid, stuff like that. You know, he learned too late.
Juventinita.
Oh, jeez. Man,
All right, we'll wait and see.
Move, man. What's wrong with you? He's got like 2 legs for leg in there, man.
Oh no, it's gone towards Juventus end. Oh, for how does it? He's too slow. I'm sorry, he's too slow.
I know, but that's he's got 2 pieces of concrete tied to his feet there.
The guy's Ronaldo's in his mid-30s. You know, you lose pace as the older you get. It's natural.
I will not say anything. I just saw that, and it's you know what's worst about that chance? Freaking Erling Braut Haaland would have scored there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't rub it in, man. Don't rub it in.
The thing is, though, he's trying this thing that he's playing this number 9, and like everyone's keep banging on about our midfield, which needs repair, and I get that. But our problem, boys, is up front as well, because Higuain gets injured. Now you have to play Ronaldo up front, and like
that's a nasty one.
Yeah, Graham was saying, you know, you can't. He's getting old. You can't expect him to run up and down like that, like a young kid anymore. I mean, that was prime Ronaldo when he was younger. That would have been a banging goal. Job done.
Wow. Yeah, but you're not gonna sub off Cristiano because it's Cristiano. Cristiano only thinks about Cristiano. It looks that way. It pisses me off. I mean, seriously, there is so little communication and understanding between the players.
Whoa! The onslaught's coming. The onslaught's coming. Oh, Jesus.
Ober, you're giving me the fear.
Fuck! GG! Done! That's all. What they're doing is sweeping these idiots, man. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Bonucci.
Oh, guys, I'm worried because listen, that's 40 minutes. Like I thought, smash and grab, yeah.
Super GG. No one are Buffons shouting at them. Oh, they just waltzed into our box. Literally waltzed into the Juventus box.
Jesus, guys. This is the onslaught now. This is the onslaught. I have to look at this kick by Napoli. Why is that didn't go in? That's
what happened? What happened with Bonucci on that first chance?
You just come alive, boys.
Oh, that was a close one. Oh, what a save! Buffon's keeping us in this game.
Yep.
It's two fantastic saves he's made.
Listen, come out of this. If we come out of this 0-0, like this onslaught 0-0, I'll be happy with this.
Wow.
The thing is, right, see if we go into half-time 0-0, which right now I really hope we do, Napoli's going to be coming out with confidence in the second half. They're ending this half very, very strongly.
You know, this is the thing that I don't get. We spent 30 minutes to create one chance, and they spend like 2 or 3 minutes.
What happened? Oh.
And then suddenly they're all over the place.
Oh.
Ooh, that's
so unfortunately, Buffon's been the best Juventus player on the pitch right now.
Yeah,
guys, if we come out of this, first half with a 0-0, this is typical Napoli. You know, it reminds me of Juventus against Spurs in Champions League. We played dog shite for 170 minutes, and we played good football for 10 minutes, and we robbed them. I'm going to say we robbed them. And now this is the same thing. We might be behind Barcelona-esque, holding the ball, possession the ball, and then Napoli come and attack us like this, like full frontal attack, and then we can't concede now. Huh? We concede before. This is the killer blow. Honestly, it's a sucker punch. Sucker punch.
Yeah, agreed.
This needs to stay 0-0. I feel like we're bleeding now.
Cuadrado's not looking too good right now.
No. There we go.
The thing is, I never understood this about football. Now, player goes off injured. Like, you know, in rugby, they've got like a bloodbath. They've got... Why can't they... Or like cricket, they bring up another player to come and sub them on. Why can't they do that? Like player. Can't we do that? Why can't football do that? Now we're down for 10 men because Cuadrado's out. It's not because it's his fault.
Yeah, I hate that. It's giving the opponent an advantage.
Entertainment, man.
Yeah.
It's not very entertaining for us.
No. For the neutral, you know, that's all it's all about.
Yeah, like to Daniel's point, you can get Danilo on and he'll come on, keep the 11 parity, and then go off as soon as Cuadrado comes on. But
yeah.
I mean, fine. Cuadrado's back, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I'm saying Cuadrado's a bit tricky because, as always, Juve released their pre-squad list as a forward, and we all know he plays as right back.
Yeah. And actually, I think it would be a good idea to actually sub him on like in the 70th minute or so, just to bring in fresh legs, because we know he has the pace.
With Danilo or Cuadrado?
No, with Cuadrado, because right now the pace for Cuadrado, I never seen Cuadrado run once during this first half. Yeah. He's just sitting. He's just there, you know. But De Sciglio would have been nice right now, because there is no point of using Cuadrado at this very moment, because his great attribution is pace, a trickery going forward, right? We haven't seen it once, you know.
And the same thing could be said about Costa as well, because I personally think he shouldn't start. He should come on as a super sub, lightning. Yeah. You know,
I don't remember anything that Costa's done in this half.
No, me neither. He'd be very quiet.
Just once around the 30th mark, he did a bit of run to the byline, but apart from that,
Yeah, Ronaldo's not coming off. Ronaldo's not getting substituted. We know that.
No.
Just looking at the comments there.
Yeah. That's. But we spoke about it last time. Sarri did substitute Ronaldo earlier this season.
Milan, wasn't it?
Yeah, we remember how that went.
Yeah, but that was more of a media thing.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Wasn't that Allegri? Oh, was that Sarri? I can't remember now. It's so long ago now.
No, it was both.
Come on, guys. It's so static.
So this is the first time we see Quadrado going forward, and then
Yeah, Napoli are going deeper, and I was telling this to El and Graham last time. It's the same style of Milan, catenaccio football. Go deep and catch us on the counter. 5 go forward.
Help him out. Make him someone available.
It's bullshit.
you see, this is what I'm talking about. Alexandro all alone, right? There is nobody on left flank because Cristiano Ronaldo is all over the place. Right now, he's deep on the right flank.
Yeah, boys, this is
just too congested. No one's available. There's
where
no
is the
space.
movement? Where is the movement? Where is the run?
half time.
Quadrado and Alexandro are the only ones out wide, but they're not getting the ball. Penalty!
Nah, it's not penalty. It's frustration.
I want a penalty.
Frustration, boys. That's how you sum it up, and it's expected, you know.
Yeah.
All right. 0-0 at the break. What are you thinking?
I'm happy that it's 0-0.
Yep, coming out that I felt like we dominated in ball possession, but it means Jack didn't squat. We can't convert that, and the fact that last 5 minutes from the 40th minute, Napoli all over us. I like to Graham's point. I'm glad we didn't concede there because that's a typical concede of a goal right towards first half. But we're lucky.
But why? Why is it keeps happening? Because we have clearly more position this in the first half, and then we barely create anything, and then Napoli go and do it so simple against us. It doesn't look like they are. It doesn't look like they actually. It's much easier to go to attack us rather than we attack them. You know.
Yeah, I think. But the thing is, the Roman, it's the pace. You know, Mertens, Insigne, Callejon. You know, when you talk about that compared to our static.
Yeah, but don't we have a pace? I mean, Douglas Costa, we have obviously we have Dybala, we have Cristiano, who's supposed to be the quickest man on earth. But there is nothing, you know, because we play so slow.
So I've got the halftime stats up here. You wanna hear it?
Sorry?
I've got the halftime stats up here in front of me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, so possession, Napoli, 42%. Juventus, 58%. Both teams have had 4 shots, and both teams have had 2 shots on target. And the corner kicks, 3 for Napoli, 2 for Juventus, and wait till you get this one. Foul, 7 fouls for Napoli, 11 Juventus.
Yeah, it's pretty even, don't you say?
Yeah. But I mean, it's just the end of the first half was just all Napoli.
Yeah.
But you see how deep they play. And this is the thing, right? They're playing all deep. And as soon as they get the ball, 5 of them run up against us, right? And then we were all attacking back, and we have everyone coming back. I don't know. And I've noticed that against Milan. And I don't know if this is a new ploy that they're playing against us now. Is to let us come. And then they hit us on the break.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying before you came on. I mean, that happens almost every single time we play any opponent. Basically, we play against Spal, we can play against Bologna, we play against Napoli, Milan. It's always the same. We play the ball, and they just sit back and wait for us to get to make a mistake, and then they go for us. And this is where they are the dangerous ones, and they know it perfectly well. They have the pace, and when they actually get the corner, I feel that they are more dangerous than we are. Yeah, Lazio did it to us twice. Yeah, but Lazio were actually the better team overall. Like they played together much better than than we did. They were a better team, and that's what frightens me in the Serie A. You know, the team feeling. I don't see it here. I see that we play individually. We're not playing collectively. We are playing with 10 men plus Cristiano, for example, or I don't know. It's just there's no understanding between the guys.
But then
Totally different with Lazio. Totally different.
But that being said, right, you bring in whoever this before. You bring Sarri in. He knows what the team we have, right? No one can predict the coronavirus, but that doesn't matter because that's not part of it, right? Everyone has been saying, okay, give this guy time, give this guy time. We past the halfway season, and I don't think anyone has seen a style or brand new football philosophy. I keep saying this is the philosophy of football that needs to change. That was the problem with Allegri. You know, it was repetitive, out wide, back in, out wide, back in. You know, it was repetitive, and it was like stagnant. You know, it was stagnant. Right? He didn't concede any goals. Right? He didn't concede. But that being said, my problem with it, my personal view on this is the fact is that my thing is, I want to see a new philosophy of football now. Albeit, yes, okay, he played fantastic football with Napoli, fine, but I need to see this new style of football. I don't see it, and that's the problem. I do not see this football coming through.
Yeah. I mean, but the Sarri is a transition period. They can lie whatever they can say whatever they like on the press conferences. They can say that this is not a transition period. But be honest, guys, we are in freaking we are over the half of the season, and we still don't see any improvement. So for sure, this is a transition period, and we're still sitting here. And like you said, now Napoli, he played great ball with Napoli. I mean, we keep coming back to that. We keep coming back to Napoli time with this guy. But I'm sorry, it's gone. I don't think we will do it as good as he did it with Napoli because we have no players for that. He did it fantastically with Hamsik, Insigne, Higuain. Fantastically. But going from Napoli, from those days to this, it's a completely different story. So this will be tough. So maybe Ronaldo actually needs to go in order for us to excel in the Sarri ball department. Maybe.
Well, look, I mean, there was always going to be a transitional season, regardless of what any official people said, like Nedved or whoever. I mean, you can't realistically go from pragmatic football under Allegri to Sarri ball in less than a season. You know, there is going to be a transitional period, and you know, maybe next season we'll see something closer, depending on who comes in and who goes out. I doubt it, because I can't see us getting rid of the guys that should be sold and making the signings that should be made. And, you know, Ronaldo isn't really a Sarri player, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
Exactly. Also the fact that if we are going to buy players based on Sarri ball, we are limiting ourselves to Sarri ball tactics. So once the Sarri ball tactics are figured out, we're screwed. But then, because Sarri doesn't have a plan B, you know.
But hold on. But maybe let's forget about the Sarri ball, right? This thing that's been coined in Chelsea. They were chanting Sarri ball, and you know they were moaning and complaining mid-season. They weren't doing well in the season, but then they won the Europa League with him, and they were like, "Oh yeah, fantastic, right?" And yes, there was a comment about the midfield, but Sarri came into a team saying, "This is your tools. Make the best of what you have." Now, if you're trying to implement Sarri ball, that's quick pass ball, 1-2 touch football with kind of Callion, Mertens, and Insigne, then if you don't have those type of players, then you can't implement this type of Sarri ball, right? So he's got to adapt to what he has with him at the moment. And at Matuidi and a Khedira in the midfield, already that disadvantages us, right? I personally, I was just saying, I personally like Matuidi. Right, as he gets the ball, he's dog hungry for the ball. Don't get him to pass the ball. Don't let him run into the yard, into the box to score. But let him chase the ball. I see him as our pit bull, getting the ball, and then give the ball to Pjanic. And the problem with Pjanic, he's not a quarterback. He's just not passing the ball right. He's not spreading the play right. With Pirlo back in the day, he already knew where all the players were, and he would just bang, 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 pass the ball around. You know.
Yeah.
Matuidi has a water carrier.
Yeah, and also the point that let's go a bit higher up the food chain here. Was the Sarri correct employment? Was Sarri the correct guy to to a point. I mean, was it correct of us to? Okay, maybe it was correct of us to fire or to get rid of Allegri. Okay, but who is? Was it right to appoint Maurizio Sarri and his tactics? That's the question. Well, exactly. Yeah, there we go. A comment there. This is Juve management's fault, and I started to think that actually might be the case because we are we have limited ourselves to this specific type of play with Sarri. I don't know why. Maybe because in our utopic understanding of football, we thought that this guy will bring the Sarri ball, the Napoli days to Juve, or maybe we wanted Juve to be more attractive, to play more attractive football. Neither have happened, with this guy. And of course, if this is plan of a grand scheme of getting Pep Guardiola, fine. But of course, they're not going to go out and say this. Pep will not go out and say this, that he will come to Juve after next summer, because that's when his contract is up with Man City. Nobody will say this, but this might be, in the long run, okay, if they appoint Pep Guardiola after Sarri, I get it. It's a perfect transition from Sarri to Pep. That's fine. But if they suddenly decide to go with Conte after Sarri, then I just don't get it.
But hold on.
This is just an example. Conte. I mean, there could be anybody. If they just don't develop the tactics of Sarri that he started.
Guys, but think about this, right? All right, I disagree to a point here, right? Because if you bring in Sarri in just for short stopgaps for Pep to come in, Pep has always gone to a team where they've got the spondulis to pay.
Yeah, we do, but for sure we do have
that much.
That much to build a whole. Listen, when Ronaldo goes, yeah, our wage bill will be clean. But then we need strikers, we need midfielders, we need wing backs to cover at least the right back, not the left back, but at least the right back. That's a lot of players, and you need quality players to come in. And I just can't see it being the short stopgap. Sorry, I genuinely believe that they believe in the Sarri project. I genuinely believe they sat down. The manager are not stupid, and the coach is not stupid. They sat down and said, "Okay, this is the team. What's the style of football you're going to have to play? We're going to have to. This will be a season where we need to start getting players in." So they got Kulusevski. No one thought of getting Kulusevski to Juventus.
Yeah,
that changes the type of football now, because now you've got a guy who plays on the sideline, wide, comes in and plays with pace. So does that mean, are we going to get predictable and always giving him the ball to play that wide football? Well,
yeah. Just to quickly answer a question in the live comments. RB Comps, I'm watching the same feed as you, and that station's pundits are garbage. So yeah, they are unprofessional. Don't take any notice of them.
Now, but I get the point with the Sarri, but why do they go out and say that this is not a transition period? It's obviously a lie. Why don't you avoid even answering the question? Because I was all over that. From the moment Nedved said that this would not be a transition period, of course, we are not stupid as fans. We know that when Sarri comes in, Khedira, Matuidi, freaking, I don't know, Rabiot, whoever, they're not fit for this type of football. Even Pjanic, we thought Pjanic were going to be okay. Now apparently he is not. So it always was going to be some time. Well, that's why I think that this season is a transition period, yes, but sooner or later we need to move forward. We move from Maurizio Sarri. And if Pep comes available, I see no reason why we don't have to try for the guy. Of course, there will be changes in the team. Like Khedira, he will be gone. Matuidi for sure will be gone. Pjanic will be gone. Will be a whole new Rabiot. Looks like he's on his way out already.
Hopefully.
For sure, there will be a huge changes.
But I mean, if the club can afford Guardiola to come in, they can afford his wages, and they can afford to make the changes that he would demand, then yeah, of course, I'm going to be all for that. I mean, like you don't go to Spain, Germany, and England and win everything. besides the Champions League at Bayern Munich
and of course, the financial aspect of the whole thing, right, is the money that you're talking about. We're gonna spend a lot to buy the certain players that Pep needs, but we already starting doing that with Sarri. Smaller, but surely. Okay, we got Kulusevski now. We have other types of players coming in this summer for sure. And I don't know. I just don't feel that this season is a transition period, because if it isn't, if this is the season where we actually do some good, I'm waiting for some improvement during the style of play, but it's not coming.
Guys, at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, yes, okay, I'm reading all the comments here, and I get it, right? You can't expect Sarri to play Sarri ball. He doesn't have his field, or his plays that he wants, right? Etc. Etc. I don't think, and I disagree with you, Roman, on this one about getting Kulusevski for maybe because Pep's pulling the strings and I mean that's pretty naughty. Getting players for Pep and not for Sarri, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that's the case, to be honest.
No, I know. But the theorists and the concept, the theorists love these kind of things, right? But my point being is, look, everyone says J Corp, and I know Daniel's onto this J Corp thing, and the only thing I've always said this, the only thing I have against the management, the hierarchy, and Agnelli in the group is two things. I've always said this: is the management of the fans, of the flags and the chanting, all that kind of the atmosphere, and two, the send off of great players like Buffon, Marquisio, Del Piero, that kind of thing. You've got to give it to the fans, that right? But the rest. Guys, we don't know what they talk about behind closed doors. Now, we've seen a lot of training clips from Juventus. Oh, look at Dybala running through 4 players, and they're laughing and they're joking and they've got great chemistry going on. And you don't see that on the pitch. It's a different ball game.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I get that. But my point being is, okay, they're coming back on the pitch now. My point being is, Sarri's here to stay. If we want to win the Coppa tonight and we get knocked out of Champions League and we win the Serie A, and if we don't win, I don't see them sacking Sarri. I don't see it sucking. Who else are we going to go get in?
I don't see. I don't see them sucking in any way. I think he will be there for next season for sure, because we don't have any other alternative. But that's what sucks about it.
Even if we end the season without winning anything.
Yeah, I think so. I doubt who will come in instead of him. Who will be our choice? Who would be your choice? I mean, if Sarri gets the sack, who would you hire?
I mean, right now I don't know, but I mean, you can't be the manager of a club like Juventus and end the season winning nothing. And still have another.
It can be, man. That's the bad thing about this. Oof,
that's a monumental failure.
Well, listen, I know there's RB Comps in the comments saying he's feeling nervous the second round. Don't. Let's all be positive. The game play is going to get worse now because they're going to get tired. They're going to get lacking. What's going to make the difference in this game now, boys? Is the
Rabiot.
Well, let's look on the positive side. In the first half, Juventus started the better team, so maybe we'll get an early goal from Juventus.
Let's go. It's kicking off now.
All right.
Dai, forza ragazzi, dai. Demo, dai.
Good talk, guys.
Yeah, I forgot about him, Pochettino.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's my answer. Bring Pochettino
in. Apparently in England they're talking about him lined up for Man United. So
everyone's linked to Man United.
Allegri.
Wow.
But I mean, Pochettino's got links to Turin, doesn't he?
Yeah, grandfather or something. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Bring him in.
Yeah. But did he win anything? He didn't do.
He'll win something with Juventus.
Yeah, just like Sarri.
That's shocking. That is shocking. Who was that? That was Cuadrado. You guys will see. That's ridiculous. Just pumping the ball like that without thinking, and he had the time on the earth to do that.
The offside.
No. You'll see. That was awful.
God.
You know what I worry about, boys, is that the guys in the comments could be also ahead of us, and they might know the goal before us, which I don't like knowing.
No, this is good for you because you're way ahead of you.
Well, they'll enjoy our reactions.
Yeah, that's a stupid for Cuadrado. Yeah, too
silly.
He needs to be more calm.
He had the time.
Yeah.
You know what? I know people give a lot of stick about Conte, but you know one thing you can. Even Conte was. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, wow. I agree. F that guy.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
no, don't tell me there's a goal. Don't tell me there's a goal.
No, you'll see. But Jesus, don't worry, you'll know when it's a goal on the other way. I was saying that one thing about Conte is, even though he's not Champions League pedigree boy, the thing is though, if the team's playing crap at first half, you know exactly what's going to happen in the second in the change room. They're going to get kicked in the foot. And I just can't see Sarri doing it, especially if they're back chatting. Okay.
Whoa! What is this nonsense?
Yeah. You get
Are we still are we still in the locker room? Yeah, I mean, like Conte's a good he's a good motivator.
Sergeant.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, like, you don't want to put in a poor performance at half time because in the back of your mind you're going to be thinking to yourself, this manager's going to absolutely tear me a new one. I don't think you get that vibe from Sarri.
I personally, boys, I think I don't want to allude too much because we've got the game back on, but from my closing point on managers, I personally would like to see Klopp.
That's a dream.
That would take some time, man.
Yeah, because you remember, forget about what he's doing at Liverpool. What he did at Dortmund was magical. What he did at Dortmund from a team that had nothing.
But here's the thing, though. Because Klopp needed a transitional period.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Would we give him that?
He started with absolutely nothing with Dortmund. He started with absolutely nothing with Liverpool. But now, when he comes to if he comes to Juve, he has the squad, and he has to build this. And we don't have time to wait for Klopp to become good. We need our trophies today. We need the Champions League today, not in 5 years' time. Because for sure, I mean, Dortmund can wait for years until the Bundesliga title, but we can't wait that long.
Yeah, I know it took Klopp 4 years, but I know it took him time, guys. But that's why I'm saying, Sarri, guys, maybe Sarri's yet to stay, huh?
Oh, what was that, Matuidi? Don't try and hit the ball.
Well, exactly. That's my exact point, Matuidi.
Wow.
Matuidi's a defensive midfielder. Keep him away from having shots on goal.
But who is that?
Back to defend.
Is that on Sarri?
I hope not.
Well,
I mean, he's supposed to be a professional football manager.
Yeah, I don't see anything here. To be quite honest, there is nothing at this point. Don't be surprised, guys, if Napoli take this.
Oh, come on, man, come on, boys, come on.
Please don't. It's too early to be negative. We're only 4 minutes into the second half. Give it another 5 minutes at least.
I know my boys when I see them.
I really don't want to do penalties, boys, because my nerves go to shit when it goes to penalties. I really can't. I get sick.
I'm getting nervous right now. Never mind penalties. God, that Slimney chance gave me the fear.
Watch Milik come on. Is he injured or is he on the sub bench?
He will come on eventually.
I swear to God, if he comes on and scores a winning goal,
his price tag will jump up.
If Milik comes on and scores a winning goal, he is definitely coming to Juventus. That's just the way. That's just the way it is.
First yellow card. Is this? That's I think you haven't had a yellow card in the first half. This is the first yellow card. Bonucci. Dumb shit.
Not surprised.
Bonucci with the yellow. Okay.
Yeah, right up our Napoli's half. Can you imagine that? That's ridiculous. It's stupid. Well, I don't know if it's Napoli's half. So up forward.
Yeah, I just saw the foul there. What's the point in crossing the ball then if you're not going to reach a man? There's either no one there.
Foul. That's such a stupid foul.
Can I ask, boys, who kicked off the game? Was it at the first half? Was it Juventus or what?
First half was Napoli until we kicked off the second one.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. This is not the classic pass back when Bonucci hoofs it.
This is. I don't actually think this is.
Has Bonucci got his hand on his throat?
Yeah. What is this? What is this? All right.
Oh no. Misunderstanding with Delicta and Buffon there.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of corner is what I keep saying. He messed it up. But watch Napoli's play there. This is the kind of corner I like because it's at an angle that goes towards goal. So you always can have like an own goal, a tap in or something, right? Not just direct from the corner. Or even have a shot at target. Oh, Jesus. Come on, bud. Almost, eh? Nothing. Nothing. You idiot. Just runs into.
Oh, he fell on his arse.
Oh, so you're not far behind me then, Graham.
Yeah, Bentancur slipped and fell.
Well, what's your clock time?
51:36. We're
Oh,
currently
no. There's another slip again. There's another slip again.
two. Oh, crying out loud.
I'm still watching the Milan game, guys.
That's a silly foul that man. Oh, that's not a foul.
No,
That is not a foul for Juventus.
No, he ran into him, man. He ran into him.
That's actually unnecessary from Alexandro. He should have passed the ball there, not just run into the block.
Bravo, exactly.
You made it happen, Alexandro. Get your ass back in line.
He just got his ass served there. By the Quadrado again.
Where is Cristiano? Is he playing?
He's just doing a quick Instagram photo of that.
Yeah. Wow.
Promoting his ad.
Checking his bank accounts. Well, 30 million up already.
This is crazy how much space we're giving them.
Dai. Let's see the magic. Vamos, tira! Tira, puttana, madonna mia, che merda sei. Oh, Bernardeschi.
Bernardeschi?
Not Bernardeschi, Pentacool.
Wow. Am I so far behind?
I was wondering that. I thought that's a substitute.
Sandro's not looking good. He's gone awkwardly down. Fuck. Gone awkwardly down.
Thank you very much. Thank you, management. Good night. One left back.
Jeez.
Cristiano, what does he do? He does.
Are our players trying to hit the ball in the parking lot?
Whew. This is tiresome.
We must have a bet with each other to see who can clear the stands first.
Yeah, Graham, but look at this, Sandro. That's not looking good. Dead weight on the knee. Shit.
Oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good.
Oh, shit. Rugani's being looked at on the camera. You know what that means, boys.
How the hell can Rugani come? No. That means Matuidi. No, wait a minute. Who would be left back, Rugani or Matuidi?
Di Ciglio,
You've got to be kidding me.
For sure. Danilo would come on and then play in the left.
No, it was just when Ober said the camera zoomed into Rugani. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Yeah, it's zoomed in on him now.
Yeah, it's a good shout from Daniel about moving the ball to. Is it Daniel? Sorry, not Daniel. No, sorry, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel from Juventina, Unita. About moving to Dybala, but hey. Do you guys think that spray is just water? It's just magic spray. It's just water.
I think it's probably like deep freeze or something like that, if you know what I mean. Like, you know.
It's the oil from Cristiano Ronaldo. Just freeze.
That's why we signed him.
Yeah.
Now, on a serious note, if Alexandro gets injured, we are totally screwed for the end of the season.
He looks like because I've been watching your screen. He looks like he's come back on now.
Wow.
No. Okay, this is nice. Dai, Quadrino. Fuck off, man. That's not foul, man. Piss off.
What? Oh, that's a bad touch. First touch from Bentancur. Bobbled in front of him.
Yeah, a good one though. Nobody's watching him. Why is it banned in North America, Daniel?
What banned in North America?
Oh, why did you give him the option, Quadrado? I don't get it. I don't get why players would put their hands out like that to give the player an option to go down. He probably did push him when I see the replay.
There we go. Rabiot is warming up. Enjoy.
No.
Dai, muoviti! Come on, Costa, come on, do your magic. Ecco, 1, 2. Merda. I'm telling you, man, this is pissing me off now. Pissing me off with them now. Yeah, Costa, honestly, all he can offer is that running pace at players and drawing a foul or get past the bloody player. And if you can't do that, guys, then what else?
Go. Where's the numbers going in front? Where's the numbers when we're attacking? How can 3 men attack? I don't know how many Napoli players there's. 5 or 6?
This is Douglas Costa, great skill.
Yeah,
Koulibaly, but I mean, oof.
Well, look at Chesney.
Someone's
They'll go on the bench.
so-
You see Chesney crossed legs, smoking a fag. You know, it's like him smoking a cigarette. Sorry, I have to watch my slang, Graham.
It's okay. I know what you mean.
All right, come on.
It's-
Predictions, substitutions. Who's coming off? Who's coming on? And the change of play. Let's come on. Let's hear it.
Change of play. Sarri doesn't understand what change of play is.
I mean,
Like for
Regani
like
looks like he's
substitutes.
ready to come on. Ramsey looks like
Take-
he's on the bench. Is it true? Is he available?
I didn't see
I'm
him on.
confused because when I checked earlier on, he was down as injured, but it looked like him on the bench. I would have started him if he
Yeah.
was able.
Nah, I think he doesn't have the legs to play at least 45. I mean, maybe 30 minutes, but that's fine to like having him in the sub. But I mean, Bernardeschi will for sure come on.
Oh my goodness! I hate it when Buffon does that. I really hate it. I hate it when he does that.
Join PSG.
No, taking a foul to front for the goal like that, man. Jeez.
Right, I'm waiting for it. Waiting for it.
Koulibaly has the ball here, so
What's your clock
Yes,
time?
57-42.
57-52.
58-25.
Wow. There we go.
Oh, it took a bit of time there.
Yeah, Daniel, that's right. Costa full of rust, clearly. Yeah. It's like a bucket of rust. Fucking bucket of rust.
Yeah, we were saying this earlier on. It would have been better to actually start him on the bench. Like,
Exactly.
come on and be electric to open up spaces. But who?
Playing classic like football.
Yeah,
and then
yeah, exactly. Yeah, right now, how the game looks like now, Bernardeschi will be totally fine to play because this is
Napoli are now are pushing now. Are pushing, boys.
It feels like Napoli were conserving their energy to do this to us in the second half.
yeah. But what are we doing?
There's zero fear factor from Juventus. Once teams figure that out, they just start playing their game against us.
Look at us. We're just walking around. There is no pace.
It's like guys. If I was to describe Juventus as an animal, a sea animal, it's like a shark with no teeth. You're not going to be scared of it, are you?
No. It's like one of those sharks that don't eat meat.
Yeah. Yeah. One of those things at the deep blue sea that look like a Jesus, man. That is
60th minute. Is it the 60th minute with you, Ober?
Yeah.
I'm-
Gosh.
Yeah. Has he subbed any?
No. Sorry, I thought you caught up. Oh,
Roman,
yeah.
did you say 60 minutes?
No.
No, that's usually when Sarri is substituting.
Oh,
guys,
right.
right?
Okay,
I
come
thought
on,
you
sorry.
guys were.
Sub.
I thought you guys were way ahead of me. Oh, who's our options?
Remember, you got penalties as well, huh? So you have
Yeah.
to think as well.
Yeah, that's why Cristiano will stay for the whole game.
Yeah.
No, he's got to come off. Did you see that penalty?
Yeah. Try to tell him that.
Guys, Pjanic has done nothing.
Shock.
Vegan shock, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't scare you.
Whoa.
Yeah, I can't get over the space Napoli are getting. And every time we go forward, the Dybala's got the ball and no one is near him. He's got
We are
Douglas Costa
walking.
to pass to, but
We are
Ronaldo's just
walking.
waltzing.
Look, yeah, exactly. Look at us.
That's it, Pentacle. That's what you do. Is put pressure on these bloody players.
Nothing.
Milik is warming up, boys. Milik is warming up.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. Napoli's going to start attacking us more because I've figured out there's only 2 or 3 Juventus players that are actually attacking.
Where is that understanding between Douglas Costa, Dybala, and Ronaldo? Absolutely non-existent. Absolutely non-existent. Where is that? Where is understanding? Absolutely nothing. We've been waiting for several months. Nothing.
Yeah, Costa for Benna, yeah. It's going to be a classic move. Bernardeschi come for
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juventus. Yeah, Costa for
Costa.
Benna. Yeah.
Pjanic. Oi.
It's like when Juventus attack, they've got limited options. When Napoli attack, they're just spoiled for choice of who to pass the ball to.
Yeah.
What next passage of play, right? When we've got the ball in our own box, Napoli's pressing us hard, and we don't do that in their box.
Because we're the old lady.
We're charging. We just, pull the play ball backwards.
This is mental.
And then,
so
Napoli's all over us.
We've got 4 players.
They've got 2-4 at the back, 2-4. They're playing like a 4-4-2, flat 4-4-2.
But look at our guys.
We had a flat 4 in midfield there, all narrow, standing beside each other.
Dybala. The guy looks exhausted, man. He looks exhausted.
No one's 100%, but Dybala is nowhere near 100%.
But we keep saying that. But what about Napoli? Why aren't they exhausted?
Yeah, but remember Dybala had coronavirus like twice.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Daniel. They're saying 150 minutes. Goalless, boys. Not a goal in 150 minutes.
Yeah, that's bad.
Not a goal. And not a sniff, huh? Not a sniff.
There is no pace in the team. Okay, if Dybala had coronavirus for two times, sub him off then. Do something, Sarri. React to how Napoli are playing right now, but there is no reaction.
But guys, look at Napoli. You'll see now on the 63rd, 26th second, look how flat lined up is 4-4-2 is Napoli. They lined like a wall, 4-4-2, like a 90s football. And watch it. Well, if we're going to lose this ball, which we will, watch how they're going to hit us. Watch us. Look how far back they are. All of them are playing back. They're letting us come in. And we can't do jack. Yeah, go wide. Costa. What's he going to do? Pass it back. Well done. And then, good. Cuadrado cross the ball. Great. De Ligt is going to go wide again. No.
There's no options.
No, he takes a shot, guys. 70,000 yards away. Takes a shot. Danilo's coming on.
Good.
Danilo.
He had a good game.
Cowboy is here. The team makes me rage. Well, welcome.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome, buddy. You must be American, Cowboy.
Yeah.
Where's this shot coming from?
Why the fuck does De Ligt take a shot like that?
De Ligt over.
De Ligt. Really? Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but
there we go. No, but why not?
Danilo on, who's off?
Cuadrado.
Gotta be Alexandro, no?
Cuadrado.
No, he's just right back.
No, but he can play left.
Costa's off, I think.
I never get this. Italian TV does adverts when the sub comes on. Why does advert they do this all the time?
That's so you can go back to our level of streaming.
I thought my UK coverage was good.
Costa's off, Danilo's on.
Right. We saw in the last game Costa struggled, so
So Cuadrado's going to go up forward, obviously.
Yeah.
He's more offensive minded anyway.
But what's the point of this sub? To be honest, what are you thinking, guys?
Just change of personnel. Costa's knackered, so
yeah. So that's my point. That's always been my point. Like, this is rather the fitness subs rather than tactical subs.
Yeah.
And
Sarri doesn't change.
Guys, this is going to be more like a smash and grab job here. Smash and grab.
Politano looks like he's been in prison for 2 months.
It's not going to be
Callejon as well. Yeah, he's been in Mexico.
The only team that could win convincingly tonight's Napoli. It would be an absolute mugging if Juventus win this, which I hope they do.
I love Cuadrado up top for pace, Cowboys. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you will not see Cuadrado with pace because Napoli have us all figured out. And it's tough. It's tough. All right, Milik is coming on.
Non-existent.
I'm telling you right now, Millet's going to score a goal.
Shut up, Graham. Shut up. Honestly, don't bring this figure to us.
And I don't know, but his price tag is already high. If he scores.
Oh my goodness me, Bonucci, che cazzo fa? No, Bonucci, Daniel. Oh, please. When they pop, Mertens goes off, guys. Milik is on.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what that means? Target man football.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually could be better for us.
Milik is clinical. Listen, they're talking about Milik coming to Juventus. I would rather have a striker who's got pace and runs at players. But Milik is clinical with his left footer. He's clinical.
That was a dangerous back pass from Danilo.
Yeah, exactly. And this is my point.
Oh.
This is a type of game where you need a little towing goal. You know?
Silly foul by Dybala. We just look out of ideas.
Yeah.
I know. Juventus. I know. Cagliano Mertens off. Yeah, I know. Strange.
Guys, if you are in the chat and if you can, one of you can find us the stats of how many kilometers or miles or whatever Ronaldo did during this game.
Well, I'll tell you. 2.5 Ks.
Because it can't be that much. Look at him. He's just standing there. This pisses me off. He's just standing there and waiting. Why doesn't he attack?
He's at this point he's just a goal poacher.
He does what he wants. He doesn't play. He doesn't play for the team.
Echo. Okay. Free kick on the side of the box. Ronaldo just got tagged down.
Oh, that's a good save from Buffon.
Very good save.
Buffon man of the match for Juventus.
I don't understand Cristiano.
Who's this cowboy? Is he Ale? Alberto?
Yeah, no. That'll be cowgirl. No, I'm joking.
Hey. Recorded. You can say whatever you want. But please make this free kick worth it. Please, boys. Make it work. Make it work. Please. Please.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Please.
Cristiano.
Okay, who's going to take it? Pjanic. Well, I'm guessing nothing happens from this free kick.
No, Albert, we're watching you. You are in front of ahead of us.
Nothing, buddy.
Nothing. Of course
My
not.
heart was pumping. It was pumping. There's a replay. Which just too close to the keeper. Should have gone further, longer back.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
pretty straightforward.
Llorente's warming up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Milik and Llorente. That's
And I never like playing against a former player.
Me too.
I don't like it.
They're always
Everyone knows that script.
yeah.
Wait a minute. He's already scored against us with another team, Sevilla.
Llorente.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he scored a big goal against us.
Why? We just can't hold the ball and string 2-3 plays. We just can't even play football anymore now. Napoli are picking us up like crazy, man.
Cristiano.
Everything, man. Everything. Dybala just got the ball there. He just can't do a pass. Okay,
Yeah.
so listen, exactly what we said. Insignia pumping the ball in for Milik to get on the head.
Wow. Quadrado.
This guy,
What is that?
This is garbage, man. This is garbage football from Juventus. Yeah, nightmares. I agree. Absolute nightmare. It's just getting worse. And I did say
You can't.
the football. Funny enough, for Juventus, the football is degrading for us, but Napoli are switching it on now. They're switching it on now. 2, 4, 5 up front now.
Look at us walking there. The walking pace. There is no action from the guys up front. They cannot help us out. You know, the midfield is all alone. No support from the attackers.
Look at that. 7 players, boys. 7. Oh, Milik's already had a first flare on it. Open.
Look at this. I can't remember his name right now. I can only see the back of his shirt. Number 24 for Napoli is always on march. Every single time. No one's near him.
Yeah.
Look at Milik. Fucking just there. He had so much time. He thought he had someone on him and he pumped it.
Wow. We're just letting them play.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ronaldo's. You know, they were saying this is going to be Ronaldo's game, man.
Is it?
I don't see it. I don't see it. Wow, that's a good chance for Milik there.
Beautiful chance.
And that's why we shouldn't sign him.
Sorry, wants him.
Yeah.
I want.
Oh,
just
this
want
is
us to play
frustration,
football.
man. This is dog shite. 160 minutes without a goal, boys.
And it can't all be put down to rustiness and lack of match fitness, because Inter and Napoli are in the same boat as us, and I hate saying it, both of them played a lot better than us. Napoli are currently playing better than us. I mean, it's not like those two sides went away and had a pre-season without us knowing.
This is painful. This is so painful.
This is like
Bernardeschi about to come on.
what's your
There's no pressing, closing down, nothing.
Pjanic has done nothing. Nothing.
This is down to coach, in my opinion, guys. This is
no
down
identity.
to absolutely nothing.
Guys, so Daniel's saying ESPN stats says Juve forwards receive 50% more pressure than Napoli. More pressure? Oh, Benny's on.
What? Why did Dybala hit the ball out there?
Yeah, because they stepped on the player. So Bernardeschi's on, boys. I don't know who we're not. Stupid advert. Stupid
I
advert.
don't care if he's stirring his boot. Danilo was making a good run.
Bernardeschi's come on, boys. I don't know who's come on. Off.
Quadrado, maybe?
No, Quadrado's still on, by the looks of it.
I don't. Pjanic?
Yeah,
Pjanic is off for Bernardeschi.
Bernardeschi on for Pjanic.
Pjanic again has done a goal, man.
So they're playing with Bernardeschi and Matuidi and the flanks, and then Bentancur in the hole, or what?
Yeah, Pjanic.
Well, at least he's changed it up.
Tira! Dio santo! Tira! Cazzo!
Can we go back to no Italian football? Because this is shite.
Cazzo!
We're just so slow and predictable. Haven't troubled Napoli at all in the second half. Unless I'm...
Listen,
Ronaldo can't even properly judge his headers anymore.
That's rustiness.
His timing's all over the place.
Yeah, it's not good, boys. It's not good. I didn't expect that from that level. Him and Messi are on a different level, and I would expect instant form.
I'm actually interested to go and watch Barcelona and see how Messi looks, because
you should have watched him yesterday.
Because they only had one game back, haven't they?
Yeah, he played yesterday. He just roasted 6 players in one goal. He was absolutely sensational.
Okay, so there's the question, Brian. I'm sure CR7 Rhymes would be happy to hear that.
Why have we got a flat 4 in the middle? When you look at it, when we've not got possession.
I think actually, at least defensively.
Yeah, we revert to a flat 4, and then they've got Napoli have so much space out wide.
He's done well there. That's a good play from him.
I'm actually amazed that Alexandro is still on the pitch after that injury.
Yeah.
Quadrado.
With the league games coming up.
Quadrado.
75 minutes here, and absolutely nothing that says that we are going to score a goal.
I don't think we're getting a goal to celebrate.
No. If we do end up winning this one, whew.
So Bene at right, Mesala. So that's what they're doing. So
Yeah. At this point, it could be anybody, right? So there is no cohesion. There is nothing there.
Virtual coach has come up, and now Napoli's bringing up who's on the yellow card. Rio Costa.
We need CR7 Rhymes to explain these performances. Exactly.
yeah, but you gotta remember how many goals he scored in the Champions League 5 years ago, and how many free kicks he scored for Manchester United. Can't forget those.
And Rabonos, never forget them.
Yeah, and he single-handedly won the Euros for Portugal.
Mm.
Yeah, it's raining outside. It's like my tears that I'm right now feeling to cry right now. Shit, Alan's coming on as a player. I like Alan from Napoli.
Yeah, he's just gonna end Cristiano's career.
How many subs have we made? 2.
Benedeschi and what's his face?
That's a
Danilo.
bad tackle. That's a bad tackle.
And you know
Jesus.
what? Nothing comes from it, boys. Nothing.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to start thinking about who's taking penalties.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're winning this.
I hope not. I just want to sneak a cheeky goal in. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, Matuidi, what the fuck? You know something is wrong if Matuidi's up there.
Had this discussion before.
Why is he there?
Yeah.
What's he doing there?
And as you saw there, Matuidi is all the way up there, and Cristiano hides in the center of the attack, rather than make himself available on the wing. Because Cristiano always needs to be all the way up front, closest to the goal, to be available to score the goal. That's Cristiano for you, not being available on the flank for your teammates. No.
And listen,
I'm so sick of him. So sick of him now.
And the
Is
corner.
Ronaldo doing that himself, or has he been told do what you want?
Do what you want, for sure. Because nobody talks to Cristiano.
No, yeah, you can't tell him what to do. Sorry, what were you saying, Albert?
The corner. When the ball doesn't pass the first defender, it's a fail. That corner. It's pointless.
Yeah.
It needs to either, go for goal, or it gets ricocheted in the box or something. But when it does that, that's bullshit.
And the corner kick is too short. What is this nonsense?
Oh, a seagull flew by.
Yeah, a couple of times.
It's a highlight of the game. The seagull flying by the camera.
Do you think that the prize is a Coca-Cola glass, like a 2-liter bottle? Do you think? Because that's what it feels like. They deserve.
That's 250 euros, man.
Oh, I think these players need a lot more than a cup. They need a bottle of something else.
So, guys, Fabian Ruiz is coming off. Alan's coming on for Napoli, and we have another club coming on. I don't know who this guy is.
I mean,
Rawson has been garbage.
You know what? To be honest, I think actually that Gattuso is running the show right now.
Yeah.
Well, Gattuso makes tactical changes, and Sarri hardly does anything.
It's such a shame. Hisai as well. Yeah. Maurui. They're going for penalties, I think. Starting to think about it at least.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Hesia or Hysia.
Hisai.
Hisai.
Yeah.
On the plus side, if it goes to penalty shooters, we've got Buffon and goal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guy won a World Cup for Italy.
Yeah, 1,500 years ago.
It counts, man. It counts. Experience counts for something.
CS Rhymes, is it you? No, Graham.
Oh, right. Sorry. I get the reference now.
Yeah, thank you.
In a way, I actually hope both these sides just play the last 10 minutes for penalties.
But guys, there's nothing to even, even just to, what's going on? There's nothing going on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Nothing works with this Sarri system. We're waiting for something, but nothing.
The seagull's pissing me off, man. It's actually for the land.
Oh, here we go. What's this? Is something gonna happen? I bloody well hope so. No, not that end.
Whoa!
Wrong side.
Fuck's sake, Juventus.
No.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. If we were playing against Atalanta now, or any team apart from Napoli, Inter, and AC Milan, personally, I'd say they deserve to win it. But I hate Napoli and I hate Inter, so I don't want them to win it.
Say it how it is. They're pissing about with us.
I'll be. I mean.
Oh no! Oh, good save.
I'm glad the Champions League is far away.
Yeah, we need all the practice we can get.
Ooh.
We're standing off them. No one's closing down, pressing, nothing.
It's so frustrating, guys.
Get rid. Put the ball upfield. If you can't do anything, get rid.
I wonder what Nedved is thinking right now, and Agnelli watching this, and Paratici. What are they thinking? But you know, they dickhead. What are they thinking?
They're thinking why there is no progress. Why are we not playing? Or maybe even worse, you know, maybe they're thinking that this is okay. Because this is just fitness.
To Graham's point, guys, come 85th minute, they're both going to settle for penalties, and the game's going to. It's the end. It's finished. Football's finished now. And I've got about another 2 minutes of it, and it's going to be ending. They won't go for it.
Wow, that's a nasty foul. Wow, Dybala, so unnecessary.
Oh, shit.
I mean, like.
Oh my goodness me! Watch this coming up now. This is rustiness. Thank God we've got rustiness in Napoli as well. My goodness.
I mean, to give the guys some slack, you can see like heavy touches and down to rustiness, but it's just the tactical aspect of it's garbage.
Watch Insigne. That's rustiness right there. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. On any other day, that would have been a goal.
Oh, yeah. He just hit it over the bar. I mean, like, to be fair to everyone on the pitch, you can see the rustiness a mile away. It's just Sarri's tactics and game plans are garbage.
Yeah. Wow.
Guys, watch now. Watch your 83rd, 40 minutes, 40 seconds. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's all static.
What are we doing?
Fuck, man. That's shocking. That is awful, Juventus.
Italian football showing its greatness.
Ramsey's coming on.
Yeah, great advertisement for Italian football. It lives up to every stereotype.
Guys, Quadrado's off, Ramsey's on.
Wow.
I guess Ramsey's better at penalties.
He is.
That's my point as well, yeah. Imagine we bottle it because of Cristiano miss at the PKs.
Oh, that's garbage.
Play that, Roman.
So many heavy touches and bad passes.
But see, that kind of play, Graham, I would expect that after a long period of football, right? But I'm not expecting nearly 180 minutes of dire football and not having a decent shot on goal, like a proper, like, fingertip save on the crossbar.
Quadrado is knackered.
Most of our shots in the second half have just been long range.
Cowboy would be disappointed to see Quadrado come off, adding pace.
Yeah.
Like a fucking snail, man.
But I mean, I'm trying to give them some slack. You know, we were expecting. Personally, I was expecting a poor performance and horrible games, but I mean, the level of this has just been shocking.
Guys, I just wonder now: will Napoli go guns ho and still go for the goal? Or will they agree not to do that and just both teams just platonically, amicably agree just to play out the penalties?
We're watching a classic Italian game of football. Both sides are just going to sit in the ball and accept penalties.
Yeah, this is actually very smartly done by Napoli. They are sitting back, conserving energy, and when they need to use energy, they use it perfectly well, like with the counterattack. Yeah. We're using so much unnecessary energy as well.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing: if Juventus somehow win this, it's going to be relief. It's not going to be enjoyment on my part.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's awful, Dybala. Awful. All right, guys. Penalties, huh? It's going to be penalties.
Yeah. I was going to ask who you're going to set up for penalties, but I don't want to jinx us. There's still time. Do not want to tempt fate with that one.
Benedeschi's done nothing.
Yeah. Showed off his new hairstyle.
Well, Samsonite has grown back his hair now. His strength should be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah. Guys in the stands are so fed up they've took their face masks off.
Napoli's
Yeah.
making a last change.
Can somebody cough on De Laurentiis?
That's dark.
Sorry. It's his own fault. He took his mask off.
Yeah, exactly. Tempted fate.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
Juventus right now, tempted fate, playing with fire. I actually wouldn't mind if Allegri was still at the club so as I could hear him shouting, die, die, die.
Matuidi
That'd be the highlight.
again in the box. Ma che cazzo fa nel box? Ma what is he doing there? Why is he doing that?
He must
Because-
be told.
Because
He
he
must
does
be
what he
told to do
wants. Yeah. I don't know.
Why is he so forward? Why?
Oof.
I mean, surely you would have a guy like Ramsey going forward and Matuidi staying back. I mean, is that too sensible?
This was
Look
our
at
chance.
them.
boys. This was our chance. And watch your 87, 45, 48. This was our chance. I told you, smash and grab, man. That would have been our chance right there and there.
Did you say 48?
Yeah, so 88, 48.
Wow,
Wow.
you're miles
You're-
ahead of me.
Oh,
Absolutely, you're on a different time zone from me.
I'm on 88, 16 now.
87, 48.
Yeah, half a minute then. Away from me, away.
Fun. Penalties are going to be fun.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Over, I think we need to mute you or something because you're way
I'm
ahead.
not even going to bother watching the game. I'm just going to watch Aubert.
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
That Lando.
Oh man, these shots are garbage.
Yeah, that should have been a goal. Should have cut that away. Should have.
It's like watching a bunch of kids play in the playground or the street.
This is a friendly. That's what I'm saying. This is a friendly.
snatching.
Yeah, but the difference now, guys, is that Napoli's pushing and Milan weren't pushing, right?
Mhm.
And you are feeling it now.
Exactly, because they were 10 men, you know? Because
Bravo.
they couldn't push.
There'll probably be a decent amount of added on time with the fouls as well. There's been a few bookings in this half.
They played, if you noticed, they played their structure of game towards down that left flank on Sandro. Absolutely forgot about Danilo. Put Danilo on, they don't even use him hardly.
Wow, wow, wow.
What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that?
Why is
shit? Why? Why, Sandro? That's like a typical Samoa pass or Cristiano Molinaro pass. Pointless. Pointless.
Fucking that bad.
Pointless. I'll tell you how much extra time we got when it comes up on the clock.
Too much. End it now.
So,
That was garbage.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
You know what a crossing is? A crossing's hitting hope. It doesn't look like they're actually aiming for anyone. It's just hitting the ball and hoping my Juventus head gets it.
But that's I don't get. This is Allegri 2.0. The crosses
Without-
again.
Without Mandzukic.
Without
There's no one to aim for.
Yeah, Mandzukic. We didn't need Mandzukic apparently. Now we're starting to look at the central forward. This how stupid this is now, right? This is a good point actually, Graham, with Mandzukic. Why did we ship him off? We need him now, clearly, because we need a central forward. But
Needed
no.
him off the wage bill. That's the only thing I can think of.
But why?
Because Juventus, be signing free transfers and give them an absolute fortune on
But
wages.
Rabiot was so needed.
Napoli
Yeah.
doing a classic Napoli. Death, putting the screws in.
Look at that walk from Ronaldo.
Oh, geez. Bernardeschi just done a Bernardeschi. Fucking
Wow, I really need to get you on this one time, Daniel. This could be real fun on Juventinita. Or maybe we could join you on your podcast one time. That would be real fun.
Napoli pretty much have the last play of the game.
Oh, it's too close.
And it's a corner for them.
How they get a... Oh, come on! Idiot. Bernardeschi. How the hell did he let it run out? What an idiot.
Wow, Bernardeschi. Wow.
This Lang goal is really pissing.
Idiot.
Oh my!
That's
Oh my goodness me! Oh my goodness me! Fuck Kulabi, man! Piss off, man!
no,
Oh my goodness! But I told you guys.
No.
Smash and grab. This will happen.
no.
Gigi Buffon. If it wasn't for him, it would have been.
Oh, thank God he saves it. Oh shit! I think they hit the post as well.
Yep, Kulabi. Of all players,
Oh.
remember Kulabi at the beginning of the season, what he did to us?
Whoa.
Great save by Gigi. No, it was not Kulabi. It was another. I don't know who that was.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, they did hit the post.
We are absolutely. He was completely unmarked.
Buffon is the only man that deserves to win this title.
That's
this
worrying.
trophy
That's
Juventus.
worrying, man. That's worrying.
Yeah.
For
That's-
our style of play, for the Sarri ball dreamers.
Guys, I put you penalty.
We've been saved by a player in his 40s. I love Buffon. He's one of my all-time favourites, but
What
I
did
mean,
I
that
say?
just tells you everything.
Was 1-1 penalties or 0-0 penalties?
This guy's going to win it for us. That guy right there.
Jesus.
Hey, put me out my misery, Albert. Has it gone to penalties?
I don't know what you guys want to do because I'm slightly ahead. Do you want me to
Yeah,
go on?
penalties.
Is it penalties?
Penalties.
Yeah, penalties.
I don't know, man.
It's up to yourself. I mean,
I will not watch the comments, guys. Okay, so it is PKs. Oh, Lord.
I think the only reason that Buffon's not going to take the captain's armband is because he didn't want it. Otherwise, I would be all for that.
Guys, I don't know. Listen, how do you want to do this? Because you guys are going to see the penalties. Do you want me to not? You want it to drop off?
What? No.
I'm probably going to
you.
mute you. Let me think.
Yeah, Daniel, that's a fair comment. Yeah, to chance.
Wow, wow, wow.
I hate penalties. I detest them.
Okay, guys, let's.
Roman, it's your call. What do you want to do, buddy? Do you know what I'll do? What I'll do is I'll go on mute and I'll go away. I'll step away from the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to ruin it for you. Graham, you're going to be the same because you're ahead of Roman as well.
Yeah, Roman. I don't think I was that far ahead. It's up to yourself, Roman. It's completely up to you.
Okay, guys in the chat, what do you think? What we should do? Should we stay with like we are? Should we kick Ober out, or should we mute the guys? Yeah, but we're just gonna not look at the comments, Daniel. So that's fine. We're just gonna ban your ass. Nah, I'm joking.
Sorry, guys. I'm hiding the comments for the penalties.
Yeah,
Sorry.
me too. Me too.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that now.
We're not gonna watch the comments, guys, because this is too exciting for us. How we knew actually this was gonna happen at the end of the day, and it looks like, well, Cristiano will step up for sure.
He needs to score this time.
But will he score? That's the question. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So who's going to be your penalty kick takers? So Ronaldo and Dybala. That's the first two.
Ramsey.
Mute everyone. That's the suggestion. Do we have our suggestions, guys? What are we gonna do? No.
You got to make a call. You got to make a call because it's going to start soon.
I know. I think that's a good call actually with muting everybody.
Can you do that, Roman?
Yeah.
I mean, I can mute myself if you want. Or
I love this.
I mean,
they're going to take a toss coin to see which side of the stadium they're going to go to, as if they're fans. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, let's be honest. We're not going to be talking to each other anyway during these penalties.
All right, I'm muting Ober now. I'm muting Graham. And I'm muting myself as well. So you will only see the reactions of each and every one of us, but we will not hear from each other. All right. So yeah, before I don't know, maybe I will just stay on. I don't know. No, I'll keep myself on, and then I'll mute the rest. Okay, guys, good luck. Whew. And we will not look at the comments, so this is how it's gonna be. So my stream is obviously the last one, so that's why we are doing it this way. Ober is probably the first, and then Graham, and then me. This has been a disaster, guys. Absolute shambles. And the penalties was actually the worst thing that can happen to us as fans, because we hate this. If you love penalties, you're a sick, sick person. I must not look at the screen. All right, Dybala is taking the first against Meret, at least on my screen. Dybala. That was a bad PK from Dybala. Whoa. Insigne scores. Danilo is the second choice. Wow. Surprising. Oh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a complete disaster. Gigi needs to save this against Politano, but he will certainly not. So I don't feel it. I don't feel it, guys. GG. Should have done better. Should have done better. Wow. Bonucci scores, but I don't know. That's a close one from Bonucci also. Maximovic. We need to save this. We need to save this. That's a belter. That's a sick penalty. They're gonna win it. This is how you do it, Danilo, you freaking idiot. Aaron Ramsey. Whew. Cheeky from Aaron Ramsey. I think if Napoli score now, they win. And I think they will. Yeah, they need to miss the next two, and I highly doubt it. Milik. Phew. Yeah. All right, boys.
Hey, guys. Hey, where's Ronaldo?
5th. The last one to score to
Did I
shoot.
miss that penalty? Prick was waiting to take the 5th one.
Yeah. That's it.
Play dog shite, man. Absolute dog shite. So the treble is definitely gone now.
Did you guys get what I said there?
Yeah. Because
That's
that idiot
typical.
is
Absolutely
everything.
typical.
Everything is about Cristiano with this shithole. I'm so sick of him.
He did the same thing with Portugal at Euro 2012 or the World Cup when Portugal had a penalty shootout against Spain. He waited to take the last one because he wanted all the glory, and the fucking team lost before he even got to take a penalty. And who scored the winning penalty for Napoli? Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, this is horrible. This is so stupid. All right, guys. There are so many comments coming in now. Let's start with. Let's be a bit structural here. Ober, go ahead. Rant.
Just listen. We played absolute dog shit football, you know, and to play lady luck on penalties is bullshit. And if we did that, Sarri should have had those guys fucking pumping penalties like Italy did back in the Euros. Pump them, practice the penalty. Dybala's penalty was dog shite. Danilo, fucking what was he doing? Honestly, the game itself was awful, but we've seen it for Milan. And yet again, Napoli beat us and Lazio's beaten us. Guys, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good against Bologna. I'm, you know, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. I mean, you're saying this is you need to dust off the rust. How long are we going to keep saying? How long are we going to keep saying? Oh, it's still rusty. Still need to do this, do that. Gattuso's joined halfway through the fucking season. He's already won a cup with them. Okay, so I'm just pissed off the way this football's been played. You know, dog shite football.
Graham.
Get people like Danilo as a right back come in, right? Who he wasn't supposed to get. You know, it's absolutely been dog shite for us. Only scored one great goal against Napoli, and that's been it. That's been it. I mean, generally, we've been dog shite for a long time, and we're getting found out now, which is the case.
Graham.
We've been waiting since August last year for well, maybe that's too early, but basically we've been waiting since the beginning of the season to see Juventus actually properly click and click on a regular basis. They haven't clicked. They were absolute dog shit against Milan. They were dog shit tonight. That's been 2 full games, 0 goals scored. Danilo hesitated. Danilo didn't know where the hell he wanted to put the ball in, and he just blasted it over. And it's, dog shit game, dog shit result, and we didn't deserve to win this game. And on one positive note, I'm not happy Napoli's won it, but a tiny little part of me is happy for Gattuso with what he's went through in his personal life. But I mean, it just says it all that Gattuso's won something before Sarri, and Sarri's the Juventus manager. And we looked like we had no ideas. We couldn't break through Napoli's defence. Napoli looked comfortable. We would go out wide and we'd resort to hitting a ball in from across. Nothing would happen from that. Most of the times it didn't even find a Juventus player. And, Napoli looked the more threatening team. They looked the more complete team compared to us. And, it's fully deserved. We played like garbage. And it's not a good sign for the upcoming season, because every single team that's been in the Coppa Italia from the semi-final stage, they played on the same level field. None of these teams have been playing during lockdown and during coronavirus and everything like that. Yet every single team has looked better than Juventus. And that's before we even take on teams that were already better than us, like Lazio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Napoli played
absolutely.
Old school football. 4-4-2, flat line football. I kept saying that through the second half. Old school football, and then
Sarri never gonna do that. He's a 4-3-3 idiot guy, and this is also a thing. I mean, this enough is enough. I don't see any future with this guy at this point. No trend, no progress. I get the COVID-19 stuff. I get the break. I get the lockdown. I get the issues. But why are Napoli's looking so much better? Why did Milan look equally comfortable at the back? We didn't attack them. We hardly tried. I see Barcelona, guys. I see Bayern Munich. I see Dortmund. They look much more of a team than we do. Does it have to be like when we actually hire Sarri to do a job? We basically restarted everything, every single thing. We restarted playing football. We needed to learn how to play football. Was actually Allegri that bad? Was the situation that bad with Allegri? We needed to learn how to play football again. No, I don't think so. I think actually Sarri has done it worse. I don't understand it. And the thing is that we've been saying this Sarri ball, or whatever that is. We've been waiting for some improvement, but it never happens. It's up to the players to make the improvement themselves, it seems. There is no tactics behind what we do, it seems. Absolutely nothing. If there are supposed to be tactics, then it's not getting across to the players. Is it too complicated? Okay, maybe it's complicated, but what are we doing about it? Nothing, it seems. There's nobody. There is nothing. Ronaldo is. We'll go to the player ratings shortly, but just a quick take on Ronaldo. He's supposed to be our main man. This is the final. He didn't look interested. He wasn't interested enough. And who's to blame when your player doesn't work? I don't care if it's Ronaldo, Messi, Pele, or whoever. If one player doesn't work, whose job is it to fix that player? I say manager. He needs to take a look at this player and say, okay, you need to do this and that in order to figure your shit out. You need to do better. You need to lose that mentality that you have right now and do better. But nobody is saying anything to Cristiano. So Cristiano is a curse right now. That's in my opinion. But okay, guys, let's go to the player ratings before we kill ourselves. Let's start with Gigi. Let's start with the good thing. Let's start with Gigi, guys. Also, you come in the comment section, of course. Are welcome to comment. Gigi Buffon. Aubert.
Yeah, he was our man of the match for us, for Juventus. It wasn't for him. We would have been 2-3-0 down. Simple. He's our best player on the pitch, and that says a lot.
Yeah. What you give him on 1 out of 10?
Being a man is 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Graham.
I'll give him a 9 because he's the reason we went to penalties in the first place. I mean, penalty shootouts for the most part are a lottery. A lot of it comes down to luck. So I'm going to give him a 9. He pulled off some fantastic saves.
I'm going to give him an 8 because I thought that the second penalty he should have maybe saved. but that's about it. I think he did man of the match, no problem, no doubt about it. And yeah, that's about it, because from there on in, it's just going down. Alexandro, let's take a look at him.
6.
6, yeah, for me as well. Graham.
Yeah, we'll go with 6. I'm struggling to think of standout moments for anyone outfield.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's exactly it. Matthias.
Again, average 6. I won't give it plus or minus. It didn't have a bad game or it didn't have a good game. So, me, it's average 6.
Graham.
Give him a 6.
Yeah. Leo.
Right? You want to go first?
I would have gave him a 5 because he made a few mistakes. I'm giving him a 6 because he was the guy that scored a penalty for us.
I'm the same. I would have given him a 5, but he scored the penalty. That's a 6 then.
I would have given him a 4 just because he's a captain. And I expect something extra from our captain. And the yellow card that he got, completely unnecessary. Didn't seem to be confident on the ball. Didn't seem to be that dominant as we used to seeing him. As the rest of the team, actually. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he is actually when tough gets going, when we are struggling. I'm not sure Bonucci is the guy to kind of fix that.
It's time to change, guys. It's time to change that guy.
Danilo.
Fucking 4, if not 3.
Wow. Yeah.
4. Awful penalty.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's also a thing with Sarri, because I don't know who does this. I don't know who does this for Juve, but setting up who is taking the penalties, the 5 penalty takers. Who decided with Dybala first, Danilo second, Bonucci third? This is a strange setup. Where is Cristiano? Like you said, Graham, in the beginning. Where is Cristiano? Why does he get to be the last? We need to start strong. We need to start scoring.
Ronaldo wanted to score the winning penalty.
Yeah, exactly. That moron. Okay. Yeah, for me, Danilo also 3, 4. I don't know. Quadrado. That's tough. 6, 5.
He just edges the 6. Just edges it. But
Yeah,
again,
average.
Average again.
Seems to be the common theme here.
Yeah. Blaze.
Oh,
Our golden boy with the golden shoes.
Oh, Jesus. 4. He annoyed me that much. I mean, he was blazing, he was living up to his name, Blaze. He was blazing the ball over the bar and wide whenever he had a shot and giving away stupid fouls.
Yeah, I agree. 4.
Yeah. Our great man, Miralem Pjanic.
Non-existent. 4 again.
Non-applicable.
Just literally non-applicable again.
Yeah. What did he do? What did he do during the game?
I keep hearing he's world class. He rather misplaces a pass. He rarely misplaces, and he's always pinpointing. I don't care. This is another overrated player. Enough is enough. Get rid of the guy. He doesn't provide us absolutely anything. I would be happy with Allan for this right now. Just for the sake of it, rather than Pjanic, just to have something different in the team, because Pjanic provides us nothing, like you say, guys. So yeah, 5 for me.
Yeah, 5. He done nothing. I mean, this is a guy that was supposed to be flourishing under Sarri, and it's been anything but that.
Rodrigo.
Average. Again, today was average. 6.
Yeah.
Average.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, 6. I don't think anyone's going to be above 6 bar Buffon.
No. Douglas.
He's a 5. Didn't do anything. Like I said, while I was ranking people down,
he tried though. He tried. But I get your point. Yeah, at least he had the attitude about him. He wanted to do something, but it was very tough when you're completely alone and nobody with you. Yeah, sure. Graham, what's your thoughts?
6 average.
Yeah. Daniel is giving everyone a 4 besides Buffon, which is a 10. But Ronaldo is a 1 again. We'll get to Cristiano. I'm saving him for last, Dybala.
Average. Actually, no. He was average. He was 6 and he's down to 5 because of the missed penalty, because that's just a bullshit penalty he took. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Should have tucked that away.
Wow, this is tough. This is very tough. I say 5. Graham.
Yeah, I wasn't even taking the penalty shootout into account there, but he didn't. Did he even hit the target? I can't even remember right now.
I don't know. He tried, but it's just one trick pony today. Unfortunately, one trick pony is cutting inside from the right and shooting. That's it. And again, we're letting this happen because we don't have any tactics going forward. We're just letting everybody do whatever they want, meaning without tactics. And the consequence is what we see today and against Milan, and throughout the whole season. Basically, they do what we want. And
I mean, I'll give him a 6. At least he was involved in the play. It was a garbage penalty, but at least he was involved in doing things.
All right, let's do Cristiano, or rather don't. But I mean, I'll rate him a 1, maybe 2 today. At least he had a shot on goal this time. But how bad was he?
Garbage.
Yeah,
I'll give him a 2. He done nothing. He had one shot, and off the top of my head right now, if you're looking at stats or anything, he had one shot on target early on in the first half, and done very little after that. And then his ego got the better of him, and he didn't even take a penalty. Maybe he was too afraid after missing the last penalty. But don't worry, there'll be players coming out in the press conference calling him a champion and all that anyway.
Yeah,
Wow.
Me personally, I'd give him a 0.
Wow.
A 0 because, and I'll tell you why. Because I've done an analogy earlier today in my tweet to Michael Jordan. When it came to crunch, Michael would always produce, and Ronaldo generally produces on the final every time. He will score, cause damage, he will do something. But today, the thing is, the reason why I give him as a 0 because he's a superstar, guys. He's a superstar. Now, today he's done absolutely jack diddle squat to the team. So what value did he add today? What value did he add on Friday? Absolutely 0. 0 to the team. So it just is not working. Sarri can't play him as a number 9 striker. It doesn't work. For me, 0. And when you come to Sarri, I'll wait for that one.
Well, I've talked about Cristiano Ronaldo way too many times now, and today will be no different. Saying that he is absolutely useless again, provides absolutely nothing for us. If he does anything for us, is to destroy things for us, for the teammates, for everybody around him. He only thinks about himself. It looks to me that way, and the great example is that when they had the ball in the 80th minute or something. Literally, Di Lorenzo, whatever his name was, had the ball like 5 meters away from Cristiano. Cristiano didn't even move. He didn't care about stealing the ball, being active. He didn't care. So don't you come on the podcasts or the shows on Twitter or the YouTube or whatever, wherever you are, and defending the guy for whatever he's done in the past. It's the past. Today is what matters today. And today, he has been absolutely useless. I'm with Aubert. I'm with Graham on this one. Absolutely useless. And we can blame Sarri for the loss. For the loss, yes. And we can also blame Cristiano. Because the reason we didn't score today was because the offensive team, the offensive lineup didn't work because Cristiano destroys for us. He doesn't play with Dybala. He doesn't play with Douglas Costa. He plays only with himself, and that's frustrating. So yeah, 2 for me. I mean, 2 for Graham and 0 for Ober. Let's discuss Maurizio Sarri. Where do we go? Well, first of all, where do we go from this? From today?
Can we give minus thing, or is it only 0? Obviously, because honestly,
Yeah.
I think the problem here is, right. The problem, I'll be saying this again. The problem is you see your team. We are fans. We are amateurs. We don't know the game as well as coaches do and players do, right? Like ex-footballers, whatever, right? But for crying out loud, when you can see something is not working and you can see it's not working, fucking change it. Change it. Do something. You don't need to do a sub. Change the play. Change the structure. You see Napoli doing a 4-4-2, hitting us on their counter. All right, let's do the same. Let's counter their football. Let's play the old school 90s 4-4 flatline 2 as well in the front. Let's do that. You're going to catch us on the counter. Let's catch them on the counter. Let them come to us now. Let's play the opposite. Let them change the game, right? Because clearly they're leading. Gattuso was reigning the gameplay. He was the chess master in this game, right? And at the end of the day, you know, Sarri, unfortunately, guys, I still believe that we'll win something. I have to believe we have to, because if you don't, then it's just then might as well don't watch any more Juventus till the end of the season. But I am worried with Sarri against the game against Bologna coming this weekend. I'm worried against Lyon. I'm worried against the Serie A. We're going to get spanked again by Lazio in our home turf. It's not looking good, guys. And I'm sick and tired of this bullshit clips that Juventus do. These guys laughing and enjoying themselves in the fucking training grounds. And you see the Bala running through 4 players and he scores and what a goal. I don't give a shit. I want them to be crying. I want them to sweat blood on that practice pitch, man. I don't want them to be having fun. Who goes to the gym to have fun? Like,
Cristiano.
Yeah, well, clearly. And you know what? Cristiano, Graham made this point. He's slow to start every time. Every season he's slow. But Ronaldo's on a different level. He's on a different stratosphere to every other player. He should be banging these out, and he's not. He's not. And Sarri,
he doesn't want this.
Listen,
I don't think.
Listen, I'm not gonna say Sarri out, and people are saying comment Sarri out, and Twitter everyone's saying Sarri out because you lost the cup. This now will need to define our season. We must see a different style of football. And I don't give 2 monkeys if we didn't win jack shit this year, all right? And if we want, listen, hear me out. And people think I'm crazy. If we don't win the Champions League, we don't win Serie A, but we see a different style of football, for crying out loud, right? A different style of football, then give the guy a chance. But if this is going to be the same sack of shit that we've been watching for the last 7 months, then he can fuck right off at the end of the season then. That's me.
I don't know. I don't see improvement. Why should we give him? Why? Okay. Why don't we see improvement already? What is this? I mean, how much chance does he need? I mean, he had during the lockdown. What did Sarri do actually? Did he just absolutely nothing? It seems, because right now we are back at square one. No, Sarri didn't do anything during the lockdown. He didn't discuss tactics because it's allowed to talk to other players, right? He could have had the conference calls with the guys, you know, to teach them how to play, how to drill them, at least mentally. You know, of course, physically it's a tough one because it's a lockdown, but he has to do something. But I don't see any improvement, some mental training, something. If anything, this got worse. Bernardeschi grown hair. That's the only thing I see the difference. It's amazing. It's amazing. And the 4-4-2, the point that you're making with the 4-4-2, this will not happen with Sarri because he's so. Yeah, RB Combs is also saying it in the chat. I agree. Again, he's too freaking stubborn for this. And I don't know, because if he had the balls to do the 4-4-2, he would have done it. I mean, even you, when sitting in the couch in London, see this. So why can't Sarri see this? Paratici, Nedved, Agnelli, they see this, but they don't do anything. And this is a carbon copy of every single game. We struggle to score. We struggle to break down the opponent. The opponent waits for us and attack us, and we look dangerous. And suddenly we became scared because we might lose this game. I mean, Allegri would have been a better choice right now, you know, because he at least had some balls to do some tactic variations, you know. This with Sarri, it is nothing. Player by player, they're playing, but team-wise, absolutely nothing. So for me, I'm very, very close to Sarri out.
That's two already, guys. Super Coppa Italia is 2 down.
Yeah.
Right. We got Serie A coming up.
But Super Coppa is a bonus, you know. The Super Coppa is like first training match for
No,
lots
it's an Enough Cup. It's a Pinco Palino Cup, but it's still a cup. A cup is a cup. And he's gone. Coppa is gone. Like last year, Coppa, we got knocked out by Atalanta, right? So we got knocked out quarters. We were knocked out quarterfinals. Like first round, I think, when we come in anyway, we got knocked out by Atalanta, right? So this is progression. But
wow. Wow, Omer, wow.
I'm just messing with you guys. Progression in sense to move. Maybe next year we'll win it. But my point being is with Sarri, listen, guys, I was for Sarri, and I'm not going to stick to my guns. The philosophy of football needs to change. If this doesn't wake these fuckers up, and we're going to play the same style of football from now till to the end of the year, end of the season, then he has to go because it's not going to change. You give him Kulusevski, you give him Jorginho, you give him who else? We link to every single star on the planet, and then we get other players we've never heard of. Oh, that player from Sassuolo and this other player from Parma, and the point being is, at the end of the day, what's going to change? Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, well, first of all, Sarri gets a big fat 0 from me.
Yeah.
The guy can't handle big stars, I think. All right, we've already saw what happened with him at Chelsea. He couldn't handle a goalkeeper, for God's sake. He got told what to do by a goalkeeper. He couldn't even take him off as a substitute. So how is this guy supposed to be handling like big personalities like Ronaldo and even like guys like Bonucci or someone like Buffon? Like Buffon is not known to be a problem player, but the guy's been there and done it all. He's supposed to stand there and get told what to do and how to play by a guy like Sarri, like a manager who has won nothing in Italy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And we've been waiting all season to see progress under Juventus, and you can count on one hand the amount of really good performances we've had all season since the beginning in August. You could only 2 come to mind right now, and it's both against Inter. Off the top of my head, when you really think about it, I mean, week in, week out, it's frustrating performances, and we win a game, we get 3 points by the skin of our teeth. And the most worrying thing, okay, we all wanted to win the Coppa Italia, but in the grand scheme of things, if we won Serie A and the Champions League, a miracle, by the way, right now to win the Champions League. But say we win the double, at the end of the season, no one gives a shit about the Coppa Italia. If you win Serie A and the Champions League, which is looking highly unlikely. But the main concern I've got right now, okay, this is the second game in a short space of time, a couple of days, that Juventus have played absolutely garbage. They've looked like a team with no ideas, no structure, no anything, no identity, nothing. And we've got the league starting up for us in 4 or 5 days against Bologna, I believe.
Monday.
So can any of you guys look at this and look at these 2 performances and think to yourself, yeah, Juventus are going to play better in 4 or 5 days' time? I can't see it.
No. And this would be exactly the same thing like we did today, because we struggle against every single opponent, no matter who we face. We struggled against Spal. We barely won against them. We barely won against Milan. With the progressed, and I don't see goals.
Toothless.
I don't see goals. That's more worrying thing. And with Sarri, you'd expect, everybody expected something, right? And that's also a thing. When we appointed Sarri, I think you were that naive that we thought that he was going to bring attacking football, because this team was so good defending. We were so dominant in Serie A, so there would be no problem winning the Serie A, dominant domestically. So might as well just evolve from the boring Allegri football, or just evolve from Allegri football to something more attractive. But we've gone backwards. Backwards.
Here's the thing, right? Top class, world class managers, right? If Sarri looked at the squad and looked at the performances, and he saw what fans have been seeing, it's not working, there's no signs of progression, a world-class manager would adapt and change it up and think to himself, I'll bring in Sarri Ball next season when I've got another 2 transfer windows under my belt. But he just sticks to it again and again and again and never changes things up. And there's no progression, there's no progress, there's nothing.
I mean, if you look at the comments, the guys are saying it's true. It's Napoli didn't play great, like Milan didn't play great, right? But
they had a game plan though.
No, I know, but they didn't play the typical Napoli game. If you look at the games Napoli played, this is not a typical Napoli. There were a couple of times Napoli were tucked away. They would have dominated us even more, right? But the point is, some of their players, like Alpos, were rusty, but Napoli didn't play great either, guys. It wasn't like, I just didn't understand one thing, right, guys? It's a final. Right? Let's think about this, guys. Also, the guys on the chat. Logically, it's a final. Why would you not think? Yeah, players are rusty. More than likely, this will go to penalties. Let's get these boys into penalty mode shoot. And when it's a penalty mode shoot, every time people say, "What do you mean by penalty mode shoot?" Just look at Italia 2006 against France. Every single penalty that they took was bang on class. Top corners, bang, bang, bang. This, Dybala just fucking limped it over. Danilo, what's he doing? He got the wrong sport, rugby. What's he doing? Man?
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about this. We got to finish it up soon, but let's talk real quick about the management. We have the comment here. Our manager brought Sarri in. We've talked about it a little bit before. Who in the end gets the criticism? Is it Sarri for not being able to play ball, or is it actually management for hiring the guy who could obviously can't play Sarri ball with this team?
I mean, management brought him in to begin with, but I mean, when you look at our signings, I mean, it just looks like we're all over the place. It doesn't look like there's a set plan in motion. I mean, back in January, they signed Kulusevski from Parma, and it's like, where'd that come from? How does that fit in? We need a midfielder. Why are we bringing in a guy that I think he plays out wide as an attacking winger? There's no set plan in motion when you look at Juventus. It's very all over the place. And, you got to put that down to management, because they're the guys that decided Sarri's our man. And you look at his style of play. You look at the way he tried to get Chelsea playing. You look at the way he got Napoli playing. And you bring this guy in when you've got Matuidi and Khedira in your midfield. These type of players. And those type of players are going to be your first team regulars, like realistically. And they brought him in anyway. It felt like a very knee-jerk reaction. It probably wasn't, but at the time, that's the way it felt. I mean, at the beginning of last season, everyone was talking about, myself included, we should go for Pochettino. He's available. Nah, the dream's going to be Pep Guardiola. He's definitely going to come in. And then Sarri's name pops up and everyone's like, nah, I don't want that. And that's what we get.
Let's go.
The manager could get it wrong, guys. If they picked Sarri, they thought Sarri can take this football to a different type of football. They got it wrong, right? People don't forget what we've done in the last 10 years, what we've achieved so far. Albeit the Champions League has been a bit of a shambles. But apart from that, right, they can get it wrong, and they got this wrong. And look, they might sack him off the end of the season. We get someone else, not Pep, not Zidane, not Klopp, anyone else. We get some other Pinco Palino coming in. I don't know, Poli from Milan. Who fucking knows, And what happens? We have another dog. We could possibly go through the period we went back in 2007. Dalmeri days, Zaccaroni days.
Oh, wow. That would be a disaster. That would be a disaster.
But Roman, this is a cycle of football. It's a cycle. Man United are going through this at the moment. We might go through this.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, the market-wise, the branding-wise, we are going forward. We're moving forward this way. So we're actually increasing our cost as well. With these purchases, with the signings, with the movement, with Adidas and whatnot, and also the revenue. So for sure, this club needs to move forward. We're not going to go back this way. I really hope we don't. But I have to say, this all started, and this will be made. I just thought about this for a couple of weeks now, and we created a monster, and that's Inter. We created them by getting rid of Marotta. When Marotta left, Inter started building. And when Marotta left, Paratici took over. And I cannot see a single thing right now that Paratici did that, rewards him that position. De Ligt did it himself. He chose us because thanks to Chiellini, Bonucci, Barzagli. He wanted to play with these guys. He learned to learn from them. So De Ligt will not be his merit. So we lost one guy who knows football very well. Marotta, of course, we have tons of examples with Marotta failed signings, and even got a video on that. But Marotta was a good one to have. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. He left to Inter. And now we're left with Paratici. Never been in that position before. He was talking a lot about his way of scouting, that he was going three-way scouting, like he's looking at the player's family, he's looking at how he's off the pitch and how he's on the pitch. I think that was the criteria. So why are we buying Rabiot? You can clearly see that this is not working. This is like a crazy family, it looks like. His mother is all about his money. So why are we bothering? So that's on Paratici. Kulusevski, where did that come from? 30 million just to give a big one up the Inter, because the Inter wanted him originally. And yes, exactly. Just remember, Marotta didn't want Ronaldo, and I can see why, because he will destroy the harmony in the club. Unfortunately, that's the fact.
Ronaldo was brought in mainly for off-field benefits.
Yeah, that's for sure. And of course, the Champions League. We were wanting the Champions League, and of course, people will say in the chat and everywhere, they will say that we bought. If you have a chance to bring in Ronaldo, you bring in Ronaldo. I mean, do you really? For market-wise, yeah, okay, I can see the point. But what do we get in return? We go backwards. We lose Allegri. We lose Marotta. We lose probably. I mean, we lost now Coppa Italia. We will not win Champions League this season. Who are we kidding? We may even go trophyless this season. In the long run, we've gone backwards when signing Ronaldo. Market-wise, money-wise, yes. But at the end of the day, what did it get us? What when we saw this seed of Ronaldo in the Juventus field, and it starts to grow. But what do we actually get in return for Ronaldo?
Listen, if we don't win the Champions League this year or next year with Ronaldo, it's to me, Ronaldo is a complete failure on the pitch, not off the pitch. To me, as a football fan, I can give two hoots about Instagram, give a shit about merch and all that crap and all that stuff, and the poor he has more Instagram followers and for Juventus. I don't care. On the pitch, if we do not win the Champions League, then to me that's an absolute failure if he doesn't win the Champions League with us.
Yeah.
Now, I know we're really upset and negative, and that's why I tend to, when we lose a final, I don't usually talk publicly, I don't tweet anyone, because I usually say a lot of shit, and then I tend to regret afterwards. And I've been trying to be very conservative what I'm thinking now. Guys, the season, the treble's over, but the double is still on, and we still have to believe. I know it's dog shite, but we've got to believe it. Remember the motto, fino alla fine. We have to believe.
Of course we do. Of course we do. But it's highly unlikely.
Well, I predicted a double when I got asked, but the double I was expecting is long gone.
Yeah.
But I mean,
All
like,
right.
we've crapped all over Ronaldo, but the guy has scored some big goals since he arrived at Juventus. He has been absolutely garbage these two recent matches. But, when you look over the season and a half he spent with Juventus, he's came up big for us at times, especially last season in the Champions League. I don't see it happening this season. There's been too much upheaval.
He's our top scorer this season. No, don't forget that. He is the leading top scorer, and without him, it wouldn't be number one. So that's a fact, yes. But I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, those money could be put elsewhere.
Guys, maybe this is just a wake-up call. Maybe this is a kick in the ass. Maybe they were living in a little who they are.
That should have come when we lost against Lazio 2 times. That should have come against Lyon, after Lyon, but nothing happens. That's the. But again, it's very, very hard to say because of this COVID stuff. It was a break, a needed break. Well, I don't know, but we lost against Lyon, and then suddenly went and play against Inter, I believe. So we played actually better against Inter than we did against Lyon, no doubt about it. And then the COVID hit us. So it would be interesting to see if the COVID wasn't there. So what would have happened? Would we actually gone better? But it is how it is, guys. I mean, Napoli, like we say in the chat, Napoli didn't play great, but I saw that they had a basic understanding between the guys. They had basic movement, basic ideas, what to do and when to do it. Didn't execute it greatly, but they had a basic understanding. Right now, for us, it's just we're getting the ball. I don't know who is available. Okay, let's give it to Dybala. I don't know. Let's go back to Alexandro. I don't know. Let's go back to Bonucci. There is no fluency at all. So yeah, but we've been beating that horse over 3 hours now. Unfortunately, that's how it is.
I mean, just some. One thing I will say is, Napoli looked more likely to score than us. I mean, they had way too many chances that Buffon just, pulled out the bag to save. Yeah. And I will say this, though, if after this conversation is over and I log on the internet and I look and I see Sarri saying that he's happy for Napoli, I want his ass out of Juventus. Kick him out. Get him gone. Because he said it once. If he says anything along those lines, that he's happy for another team to beat Juventus in a cup final, get him gone, because that's the wrong mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, if he says something about Gattuso, I don't know, fair play to him. If he says, I'm happy for Gattuso winning this. But,
that's different because of what he's been through with his system.
But okay, there's a thing. If you're a journalist, how can you ask a question? What question would you ask that requires this answer?
Here's an interesting fact, guys. Juventus haven't, I hate this guy, Tancredi Palermi. He said, Juventus haven't scored for 2 consecutive games for the first time since October 2015. That's 5 years ago.
That's bad.
5 years ago.
Say once again.
It's Juventus haven't scored for 2 consecutive games for the first time since October 2015.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and we expected actually to score goals with Sarri.
Look at this from Italian football TV. Gattuso 70 matches with Napoli, 1 trophy. Sarri 147 matches with Napoli. How many trophies?
Yeah, come on. All right. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Well done, IFTV. Well done. Congratulations.
I hate those guys.
He's not an elite level manager, Sarri. He isn't. He doesn't have the pedigree.
All right, guys, we got to round up, go to bed, and probably clear heads and new day tomorrow. Just to summarize, what are we expecting for the Bologna game? Real quick, change of formation, change of personnel, or are we actually not expecting anything? We're just gonna struggle like we did this today.
Rinse and repeat, same shit, different day.
I'm hoping not. I hope he's got the balls. Maybe Ronaldo won't. Well, he'll play because he'll play. But maybe change that up.
Dybala, I'm not so sure, actually.
Maybe Dybala going off and Dybala not playing.
Yeah.
From the beginning, the get-go, and having maybe Benedeschi, which I know that sounds crazy, guys, but we don't really have the depth that we were talking about maybe 2 seasons ago.
That's a good point.
And maybe have players who we kind of know are going to play shit for us, and then bring on players like Dybala and Costa and Ramsey that can then change the game on its head on a pin drop.
Yeah. I mean, I just started thinking about Emre Can when the way he left. He started talking about Sarri being an asshole, like calling him for 30 seconds and saying, you're not in the team anyway. I mean, that speaks levels about our coach. But anyway, that's not a topic. Bologna, it's a different opponent. Of course, not the quality of Milan, or I don't know, but for sure not Napoli. It will be their first competitive game in a while. So everything is there to grab. We will be the favorites on
we should
paper.
5-0 minimum.
Oh, wow.
Minimum.
I'll take 1-0. I'll take 1-0.
I'll take 1-0 a PK from 89th minute.
180 minutes already playing a competitive football. They should be on it. And I swear to God, you know, if on Monday we're playing the same pathetic, lethargic, slow, concrete type football, we have serious problems, boys. We have serious problems.
Yeah. Well, all right. On that note, we gotta round up. Thank you so much. If you've been all the way through this 3 hours with us, I really appreciate it. We can't have that many people here. I see that still. I know Daniel has been there with us the whole time. Thanks so much. RB Comps as well.
And
Other people have been in and out. Yeah. A small announcement for very few of us that for the next, this will be our last, or at least my last live during the game. However, me and Alberto, we will be collabing on the reaction watch parties. So we will get back into it a bit later. So starting off with the Bologna game, we will for sure do each other's thing. So he will do the podcast, the usual podcast after the game, and I will do a new thing. I will do the live post-match reaction. So basically a live, but only after the game ends. So I will discuss the game with you guys in the chat. And maybe sometimes I will have a guest on like we did today to discuss what happened, why did we lose, and why didn't we score and so whatnot. But yeah, I'm being too negative, but that's the way it is right now. So that will be very exciting. And we'll mix up between me and Alberto and who we'll be having on as a guest. Obviously, the timing is kind of an issue for Alberto because during the week, it's a work days over there. Rather here is a bit more, during the evening, so it'll be much easier for me, but we'll see how we're going to do it. So that's about it. It'll be very exciting, and also, of course, excited for the next season because this season needs to end ASAP. And restart from next season because this would be painful. But Bologna against Juve Monday 21:45 my time, so it's 20:45 yours in London, I guess. It's very late, but that's how it is when it's during the summer in Italy. All right, guys. Thanks for joining both Graham and Ober. This was not fun, but this was needed just to talk football and discuss. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see each other. And of course, even though I hate to say it right now, but we need to keep saying this, as Ober says, fino alla fine.
Sempre.
Ciao.